Hello, welcome on in, everybody. How are you doing? How are you guys doing tonight? We're here for Game 3 of this three-game set between the Seattle Mariners and our Los Angeles Dodgers. Series is split at 1 game apiece. So, Dodgers tonight, we're looking to take the series. Seattle won 7-6 on Friday night. We punched back 4-2 last night. So we're looking to go ahead and take 2 of 3 here, and looking for win number 69 of the year. Now then, I'm just getting caught up because right before game time, my home internet was glitching and giving problems. I had to refresh and reset the router. So I apologize for that. I'm a little behind, but let's get into it. And we will start off with the pitching matchup tonight. So for our Dodgers, we are sending out the young right-hander Roki Sasaki. Record of 4-5 on the year, 4.71 ERA, 18 games, all of them starts, 93 and 2/3 innings pitched, 94 strikeouts, and a whip of 1.29. And over his last 7 games, it doesn't look good. 1-2 record, 5.80 ERA, 7 starts, 35 and 2/3 innings pitched, 33 hits surrendered, 23 earned runs, 15 walks against 24 strikeouts, and a whip of 1.35. However, His last two outings were really good. As a matter of fact, his last three were good. The 8th of July against the Rockies, 6 innings, 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. The 17th against the Yankees, 5 2/3, 5 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. And then the 24th against the Mets, he won that game, went 7 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and 9 strikeouts. So he's looking to continue that and put together his fourth pretty strong start in a row. And opposing him on the mound will be Brian Wu of the Seattle Mariners, a right-handed pitcher. Record of 7-7 this year, 4.37 ERA, 20 games, all of them starts. 115 and a third innings pitched, 114 strikeouts, a whip of 1.14. And he struggled over his last 7 outings. Record of 2-3, 5.63 ERA, 38 and a third innings pitched, 44 hits surrendered, 24 earned runs. He's walked 10 and struck out 39 in that span, a whip of 1.41. His last outing against Texas on the 25th was rough. He took the loss, went 5 innings, gave up 9 hits, 5 earned runs, walked 2 and struck out 5. So this is the time to jump on him while he's struggling. And of course, for those visiting Mariners, their lineup will be Young, second baseman, leads off, followed by Randy Arozarena in left field, Canzone, the designated hitter, Julio Rodriguez, center fielder, Naylor, first baseman, Cal Raleigh, the big dumper, will be catching, Luke Raley's in there, batting 7th, playing right field, Wilson will be the third baseman, bat 8th, and rounding out the order, batting 9th, is Emerson, the shortstop. Now for us tonight, here's the lineup for your Los Angeles Dodgers. Leading things off, Tommy Edman, second baseman, Andy Pages, center fielder, followed by Freddie Freeman, first baseman. Batting cleanup, Max Muncy, third baseman, followed by the shortstop, Mookie Betts, and then Kyle Tucker, the right fielder. Teoscar Hernandez, he'll bat 7th and play designated hitter tonight. And Dalton Rushing the Kid, he will be batting 8th and catching. And finally, rounding out the order, the return of Kike Hernandez, and he will be in left field rounding out the order. And that is the starting lineup for our Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch is on its way, folks. We're about ready for Dodgers baseball here live at the CHMAN 712 Sports Network, an affiliate of Pure Adrenaline Sports here on YouTube. Make sure to like, subscribe for more Dodgers action all year long. And Rocky's on the mound taking his final warm-up tosses, and we are about ready for first pitch. Let's see if he can put together his 4th consecutive solid start. Do that, and we can win this series and win game number 69 of the year and look to win our 70th game tomorrow. After this, I won't be calling the weekend series against the Red Sox, as I do have to work, but I'll be back for Monday, Tuesday night against the Chicago Cubs. So Roki, 4-pitch mix, forcing fastball, splitter, slider, and a forkball. Fastball's been hit pretty hard this year. Batters hitting 316 against him, but the splitter has been the opposite. Batters hitting 154 against him. Hey, Anthony, what's up? How's it going? Let's see what Roki can do. It's been better since the All-Star break. And Cole Young will stand in, the second baseman and the leadoff hitter for the Mariners. And we're about underway here at Dodger Stadium. Beautiful day at the ballpark. It is beautiful out there. Sun is out. No sign of rain. Gotta like that. Looks like everything's working now. The internet's working since I reset the router. So hopefully, knock on wood, we won't have any issues with that tonight. course, there is a question in the poll. Who'll be the first Dodger with a home run tonight? Here's Roki's first pitch. There's a strike on the slider. 0-1. So Young batting .259 on the year, 13 home runs, 49 RBIs. 4-game hit streak. He's batting .400 over those 4 games. The second pitch to him. Fastball runs upstairs for a ball. The count is 1-1. All right, come on, Roki, let's go. Here's the 1-1 from Sasaki, the pitch. And he fouls off the fastball, challenged him right in the zone for strike 2. So it's a 1-2 count. Roki's got him set up. See if we can get a K here. Let's get a strikeout. That would be nice. Here's the 1-2 payoff from Sasaki. He deals. And that ball's chopped back up the middle. Mookie is there. He plays it behind the second base back, throws it on to first. 1 down. Pretty easy at bat there. Arozarena is up now. .278 on the year, 13 home runs, 47 RBIs so far. Yeah, I hope he can go 6 solid. We always say that, and then Arozarena's 0 for 8 in this series with 2 strikeouts, and then they get shelled, so you never know. Here's the first pitch to Arozarena. Fastball runs upstairs, ball 1. Yeah, if Roki's on and he's confident and not getting in over his own head, I think he can do very well tonight. Here's the 1-0 to Arozarena. Splitter misses inside, 2 balls and no strikes. However, batters are hitting a lot better against him when he falls behind in counts. So he's going to have to be very careful with that. He's already 2-0 on Arozarena. The 2-0, and Arozarena fouls off the fastball, 2-1. Challenged him right there, threw a fastball towards the inside part of the strike zone, and he fouled it off the opposite way. So Roki fighting back. Here's the 2-1 from Sasaki. Oh, slider nips the outside corner for a strike. 2-2. Beautiful pitch, knee level. So he's set up here. Let's see if we can get a strikeout. He struck out 9 in his last outing against the Mets. Here's the 2-2. Splitter misses low. Full count here, 3-2, 3 balls, 2 strikes to Arozarena. Saki looks in. Here's the 3-2 payoff. On the way, he deals, and the fastball is spoiled, knee level. So he stays alive, he fouls it off. Count remains full at 3-2. Yeah, he's gonna have to step up, that's for sure. Here's the 3-2. And that fastball ran inside, ball 4. So Arozarena draws a 1-out walk here. And Sasaki, not a very good at-bat there for him against Arozarena. Here's Canzone. .264 in a year, 18 home runs, 49 RBIs. Hey, Daniel Berry, what's up, buddy? How are you? Go Dodgers. Here's the first pitch to Canzone. And he swings and misses over the forkball, 0-1. Really good movement on that pitch. Just dived right down below the strike zone. Here's the 0-1 from Sasaki. And he cuts and misses over the splitter now. Count is 0-2. So we're set up again. Let's get a strikeout. Come on. Strike him out, Roki. Strike him out. Let's go. Come on, Roki. Here's the 0-2 from Sasaki. The pitch. And he just gets a piece of the splitter and chops it foul to stay alive. Count remains 0-2. So Rosarena's on first, one down here, top of the first inning. Canzone, 0-2 count on him at the plate. He had a big night Friday night with 2 home runs. Sasaki pickoff throw to first. Rosarena is back in time. So first disengagement here for Roki. Oh yeah, Robleski, I'm all for it. He definitely has been earning it so far. Here's the 0-2. Fastball. They're going to challenge it. I thought it caught the inside corner. So they're activating an ABS challenge. The umpire ruled it a ball originally. And the Dodgers win the challenge, retain the challenge. Strike 3. Dump your K's in the chat. 2 down. Got him right in the inside corner with a fastball for strike 3. First strikeout of the night for Roki Sasaki. Beautiful pitch. And the Dodgers retain their challenge and still have both challenges. And here's Julio Rodriguez, 255 in the year, 16 home runs, 46 RBIs. 2 down now in the inning. Rosarena still at first. Sasaki picks off again. And he throws the ball away. And Rosarena is going to go down to second base. Why are we focusing so much on the runner when there's 2 outs? Bad throw went off the glove of Freddie. Why are we worried about the runner when there's 2 outs? Focus on the batter. Now the guy's in scoring position, and there's a strike. Fastball challenged him right down the middle. 0-1 to Julio Rodriguez, who's batting .300 over his last 19 games. 2 home runs and 9 RBIs. Hey, Derico, what's going on? Here's the pitch. Splitter misses inside, 1-1. Hey, Dallas, baby gal Dal, how's it going? So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Julio Rodriguez. Rosarena now in scoring position at second base. The 1-1. Caught on a miss over to Splitter. He's set up here 1-2. It is a 1-2 count here to Rodriguez. Sasaki looking for the strikeout. A good way to end the inning. Oh, wow. You're watching all the streams. And he just gets a piece of that splitter and chops it foul to stay alive. So we'll do it again. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Sasaki, his next pitch will be the 20th pitch of the inning. So he's working a bit here. All right. Yeah, go ahead. Permission granted. Absolutely. Sounds good, actually. Not having to work for a bit. So here's the 1-2. Mariners have a runner in scoring position with 2 down. Saki's 20th pitch on the way, and he deals. And that splitter is swung on, lifted in the air to left, but that'll stay in the park. Kike is there in front of the warning track, makes the play. So that'll do it. The Mariners strand 1, and after half inning of play, Dodgers come into bat. Mariners get nothing. And when we return, Tommy Edman, Tommy Tanks, Andy Pages, a first-time All-Star, and Freddie Freeman, the ultimate baseball professional, due up when we return here live at the CHMAN 712 Sports Network, an affiliate of Pure Adrenaline Sports here on YouTube. Stay tuned. Hey, Steven, what's up? How's it going? Trey is back. Trey, what's going on there, Trey? Did I make it fit? Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Good activity in the chat here tonight. I like it. I like seeing you guys engaged. There you go. Oh yeah, way too many pitches to start off a game, and I don't know why he was so worried about a Rosarena on first with 2 down. I understand if it's 1 out, nobody out maybe. Maybe it's towards the middle of the game. But with 2 outs, if a Rosarena wants to go for second, he wants to go for the steal, trust your catcher, see what happens. But if you focus on that hitter, I mean, you'll be fine. Just get the hitter out, end the inning. But now, with him at first base, if Rodriguez hit a single, and the runner doesn't score, unless there's a really bad error that goes on, and you don't worry about it. But now you threw the ball away, the guy goes down to second base. Now a single brings home a run. Oh, okay. Trey's birthday. Oh yeah, he's over the hill, huh? He's old, 23. Whatever are we gonna do? Happy birthday to him, though. Yep. So Tommy Edman to lead things off here for the Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani getting a night off for some rest. So Brian Wu in the mound, 7-7 record, 4.37 ERA, 115 and third innings pitched, 114 strikeouts. Opponents batting 241 against him, 20 starts so far this year. First pitch to Edman is high and away for a ball, 1-0. And on the road, he struggled. 1-7 record, a 6.52 ERA, but at home, Wu's 6-0 with a 2.20 ERA. And there's a swing and a foul ball and a fastball, 1-1. You have underwear older than 23. Wow. That's a good one. Or the World Series. Who does that? Yeah, that is amazing. Here's the 1-1. And that fastball's a strike at the knees, 1-2. So Edman now behind on the count. He's batting .330 on the year. 2 home runs, 18 RBIs, at a .403 on base percentage. Sin Bin, what's going on, buddy? Here's the 1-2. Curveball misses outside. The count is even now here at 2 balls and 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter, Edman. Wu, the fastball, sinker, slider, sweeper, changeup, and the breaking ball. So good mix of pitches here for Brian Wu. Here's a 2-2. Sinker misses upstairs. We have a full count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's a good time to lock in. Lock in and see if we can get something going. And the fastball, they rule it a strike 3 call, but Edman's going to challenge it. Very close pitch. It looked like it might have been high, but it's very close. And Edman wins the challenge. Dodgers retain a challenge, so it's overturned. It's a walk, not a strikeout. So Dodgers keep both of their challenges. They're 2-0 in challenges tonight. So Edman walks to lead things off here for LA. And here comes Andy Pages. He was 3 for 4 last night with a home run and 2 RBIs. See, well, Anthony, that's the way to do it. Kudos to the Giants on that one. That's the way you do it. First pitch. Foul ball, 0-1. So Pages, 267 on the year, 18 home runs, 71 RBIs. He has an 8-game on-base streak right now. During that stretch, he has a .351 on-base percentage going. Yeah, so Edman worked a good at-bat and able to draw the walk. And he's got some speed. He's capable of stealing. Here's the 0-1 to Pages. And Edman takes off for second. Catcher can't handle the ball, and it is a steal. So Tommy Edman steals second base. The catcher tried to pop up before he even caught the ball to make a throw. And dropped it. So Edman gets the steal. So it's a 1-1 count here on Pages. And he hits that one off the end of the bat into right field, and it drops in for a base hit. Here comes a throw to the plate, and Edman will stay at third. It's a single for Pages. And by the way, the steal, I thought it was a steal, ended up just being a pass ball by catcher Cal Raleigh. So Edman down to second. So he doesn't get the steal on it, but we're set up. A single here by Pages, opposite field hitting. And we have runners on first and third here, and nobody out. And Freddie Freeman coming up, 302 in the year, 15 home runs, 53 RBIs. And he's batting .338 since May 19th, which leads all of MLB. Here's a pitch inside, the sinker misses 1-0. Freddie's on an 8-game hit streak. He's batting .485 with 4 doubles, 2 RBIs, 4 runs scored. So Freddie Freeman, the ultimate baseball professional, has been hot. This is definitely the guy you want up here in this situation. And he cuts and misses at a slider inside for a strike, 1-1. So Freddie Freeman has had the hot stick, and he is batting over .300 on the year so far. Dodgers looking to score first here, and he cuts and misses over a slider, 1-2. That one was definitely in the zone. Kind of fooled him there. He couldn't get a piece of that. So the count is 1-2. Mr. Baseball, Freddie Freeman, the ultimate baseball professional. I agree. Here's a 1-2 to Freddie, and that slider misses low, and the count is even now, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Freddie Freeman. Edman on third, Pages on first, nobody out. Dodgers looking to draw first blood. The 2-2. And he cuts and misses over a slider that was in the zone. So strike 3. Freddie Freeman down on strikes. First strikeout for Wu. And now it's going to be up to Max Muncy to bring home a run. I mean, we can't blow this opportunity. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. You have to get that man home. That's what sunk us on Friday night. I mean, the pitching was bad, but besides that, we just couldn't do it in the 9th inning. So Muncy, 256, 21 home runs, 49 RBIs. He was an all-star this year, and he takes ball 1. We had an opportunity to tie the game up in the 9th and just couldn't get the man home from third. And the slider misses low, 2-0. We had a strikeout, and then that was it. It was 2 outs. We couldn't bring Shohei in from third. It was inexcusable. Here's a 2-0 to Max Muncy. Slider at the knees for a strike, 2-1. Oh, Max going deep. You calling it? All right. I hope you're right. If they had challenged that pitch, that would have been ball 3, by the way. But it was close. He chose not to challenge it. So here's a 2-1 to Muncy, and he cuts and misses at the sinker along the top of the zone. Count is now even at 2-2. Come on, Max, lock in. We just need a fly ball here. Just need something in the air deep enough. Here's a 2-2. And he swings over the breaking ball for strike 3. Oh my goodness. Back-to-back hitters have struck out here with runners on first and third. We had nobody out, and both hitters have struck out. My goodness, so we're starting up with this nonsense. Here's Mookie Betts, 229 on the year, 13 home runs, 34 RBIs. Slumping a bit, 171 average since July the 3rd. It's up to Mookie now, guys. It's up to Mookie Betts. First pitch to Mookie, and he cuts and misses over a slider, 0-1. Dodgers having a hard time hitting that slider right now. Here's the 0-1 from Wu. And Mookie, yes! Mookie Betts with a base hit. It gets past the left fielder to the wall. 1 run scores. And second run scores. Pages scores. Mookie makes it down to second. And it's an RBI double. 2-run RBI double for Mookie Betts. And the Dodgers take a 2-0 lead. Clutch hit there. Mookie clutching up. Wow. Good piece of hitting right there. Hit that one right on the nose. So Dodgers up 2-0 here after the clutch 2 RBI double. Here's Kyle Tucker, 237 on the year, 9 home runs, 51 RBIs. First pitch to Tuck, and that one misses low and outside. It's called a ball. Looks like they're going to activate an ABS challenge. So Seattle challenging the pitch, it looks like. It looked low to me. Yep, ball is confirmed. The pitch was low. So the Mariners lose a challenge. So it's 1-0. It's a 1-0 count here to Kyle Tucker. I'd say it's a little bit of both with Mookie. 'Cause he has some injuries too, honestly, that really made things harder for him. But he's been streaky this year. He's either been very hot or he's been cold. But yeah, I'd say it's a bit of both. And that fastball just misses outside, 2-0. So it's a 2-0 count here to Kyle Tucker. Tucker in a good hitters count here. There's a 2-0 to King Tuck. And he swings and pops that one into left near the line. And there's the play. So that'll do it. But the Dodgers do get 2 on the 2 RBI double by Mookie Betts. After an inning of play, it's 2-0 LA. When we return, it'll be Naylor, Raleigh, and Raley due up for the Seattle Mariners. Stay tuned here live at CHMAN 712 Sports Network. After 1 inning of play, it's 0-0 for Seattle, 2-1 for the Dodgers. Mookie Betts coming up with a clutch double. Yeah, Mookie has had a lot of, he's run into some pretty bad luck over these last couple of years. He's had some injuries to add to the fact that he is getting older. But the athleticism is still there. It's just, I'd say it's more so he's been struggling. He's playing a good shortstop. He's covering the position very well. Very well for somebody who was not a shortstop his whole career. And despite his age, he's doing a great job at it. That's definitely a good question. Something to think about, that's for sure. Fortunately, he's got these other guys around him, so they could really help each other out quite a bit. But if he was a focal point of somebody's lineup right now, or the guy in somebody's lineup, it would be hard. It would definitely be rough. So I don't think he's still the kind of player that can lead the team consistently for a whole year. I think those days might be behind him. So he's not the 2023 or the 2018 Mookie anymore. But he's still a really good player if you just put him in the right lineup. And he can get streaky and really lead you for periods of time, too. But consistently, I wouldn't say so anymore. It's funny, I'm wearing his jersey tonight, too, so what a coincidence. But he's given Roki 2 runs here to work with. And I just hope he comes out, throws strikes, and he's confident and can get through this lineup. Get through this inning quickly and get the bats back up there. Here's the first pitch to Naylor. There's a fastball for a strike right on the outside corner. Painted that corner beautifully. So Naylor, 261 with 8 home runs, 38 RBIs. Career high 20-game on-base streak right now. So he's been on a run. Here's the 0-1 to Naylor. Fastball along the top of the strike zone for strike 2. So Sasaki pumping in the strikes here to start off the second inning. We're set up here with 2 strikes. Let's see if we can get a strikeout here. That would be electrifying. Come on, Sasaki. Electrify everybody and punch this guy out. Here's the 0-2 to Naylor. And he swings and misses at the outside splitter for strike 3. Dump your K's in the chat. First out. Wow, he went fishing, chasing that one. I wouldn't say fishing. It wasn't really low. It was outside, like. He just went out, lunged for it, couldn't get it. Here's Raleigh, 164 in the year, 11 home runs, 36 RBIs for the big dumper. Here's the first pitch to Raleigh. Splitter misses low and inside for a ball, 1-0. So Raleigh in this series is only 1 for 7 with 4 strikeouts, but the one was a home run back on Friday night's game. Here's the 1-0 to Dumper. Slider catches him at the knees for a strike, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to the big Dumper. Having a real down year from last year, where he was an MVP candidate last year. Here's a 1-1 to Raleigh. And he swings, rips that one foul. Ooh, all the way down near the foul pole. What a bullet that was. But it's a harmless long strike 2. So, 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Can we get the strikeout? Can Roki get us another K? Come on, Roki. Let's go. Sit this guy down. Come on, Roki. The 1-2 from Sasaki. Cut on and miss. Over to Splitter. Strike 3. Dump another K in the chat, guys. 2 down by way of the K. Roki looking real strong this inning. 3 strikeouts so far in the game for him. Wow. So 2 down. And it's only taken him 7 pitches so far. Here's Raley, 227, 15 home runs, 39 RBIs. Fastball just missed the outside corner, ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes here. Nobody on base. 2 down at the top of the second to Raley. It's a 1-0. Slider, he called that a ball too. It looked like it was right at the knees, but I guess he's calling it a little low. So 2 balls, no strikes here. Here's a 2-0. Finally, he gets a slider outside corner for a strike. 2-1. Umpire was squeezing Roki there a little bit, in my opinion. So here's a 2-1 to Raley. Cuts and misses at the high cheese. 2-2 challenged him. So we're set up here. We're set up with 2 balls, 2 strikes. Roki can get himself another K. 2-2. And he takes a weak swing, chops it to second. Edman is there, throws to first, and that'll do it. So, with less than 10 pitches, Sasaki gets them 3 up, 3 down. After an inning and a half of play, it is 2-0 LA. And when we return, Big Teo, Teoscar Hernandez, the kid, Dalton Rushing, and the returning Kike Hernandez will be due up when we return. Stay tuned here live at the CH-Man 712 Sports Network for Dodgers coverage all year long. Let's go Dodgers. This year's theme, the quest for the three-peat, continues. And once again, if you're enjoying the stream, tap the like button. It helps the algorithm, gets it out there and recommend it to more viewers, and we can continue to grow. Also, consider subscribing as well. We are on the road to our first 1,000 subs, and we are growing. So join in. Subscribe, say hello in the chat, introduce yourselves, and join the community. Dodgers live reaction, play-by-play, and we can share opinions, have some good topics. And this is something I really enjoy doing. So that was the kind of inning you wanted to see from Roki Sasaki. Took him less than 10 pitches, or about 10, really close, to get through that inning. 1, 2, 3, 2 strikeouts and a little tapper to second base. So no hard contact put into play against him. If he can keep that up, then he'll have a really good game and give us a chance to go ahead and take this series. And it builds his confidence because he's the kind of person, he wears his heart on his sleeve. If he's struggling, he's visibly frustrated, and you can see it. When he's pitching well, he's pitching at his best. He just gets real confident. He goes after these hitters. He doesn't waste time, doesn't fall behind everybody. When he starts falling behind and doubting himself is when he gets into trouble. And that's really his biggest problem. He gets in over his own head. So great for him to have that inning. And we are back at the ballpark. We're already at 100 views, guys. And it's only the bottom of the second inning. So thank you. Appreciate that. Here's Big Teo. Teoscar Hernandez is up. The pitch to him, high and inside for a ball, 1-0, sinker misses. So Big Teo batting 247 on the year, 8 home runs, 37 RBIs, 296 average over his last 7 games with 3 doubles and 5 runs scored. Hey Andy, what's up? Cheers to you too, buddy. He swings and pops up the high sinker, second base. Young is there, makes the catch, so 1 down. Teoscar goes down relatively quickly, and that'll bring up the kid, Dalton Rushing, who over his last 6 games, he's batting .400 with 2 doubles, a home run, and 3 RBIs. So Rushing on another one of his hot tears right now. And he does that. He can be very streaky at times, but he's been doing pretty good overall. 257 average, 11 home runs, 33 RBIs. And that pitch, fastball, just misses the high outside corner, ball 1-0. So Woo approaching 30 pitches. Here's the 1-0 to Rushing. And he cuts and misses at the high cheese, 1-1. Come on, Dalton. Let's get something started here. Of course, Dalton Rushing is one of the poll answers for who'll be the first Dodger to hit a home run tonight. Please do vote in the poll if you haven't already. Here's the 1-1. Misses outside with the curveball, 2-1. Ooga booga indeed. Trey is back. And once again, YouTube is saying the surface of the book. Surface of the book. 2-1. Fouls off a fastball in the zone. The count is 2-2. Come on, Rushing. Let's get on base. The returning Kike Hernandez is on deck. Here's the 2-2 to Dalton Rushing. The pitch. And he cuts and misses over a slider for strike 3. Third strikeout of the night for Woo. And it's 2 down for LA here in the bottom of the second inning. And that was a good slider. It was along the bottom of the strike zone. It would have been a strike regardless, but he just couldn't get a piece of it. And here comes Kike Hernandez, guys. Kike is back. Getting a big round from the audience. People love Kike. I love Kike. We all love Kike. And Kike swings at the first pitch, but hits it to first. First baseman Naylor fields it, flips to the pitcher covering. And that'll do it. So 3 up, 3 down here in the bottom of the second inning. After 2 innings of play, it is 2-0 LA. And when we return, Wilson, Emerson, and then back to the top of the lineup with Young due up for the Mariners when we return. Stay tuned here live at the CH-Man 712 Sports Network, an affiliate of Pure Adrenaline Sports here on YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We are a growing channel covering Dodgers action all season long. This year's theme, the quest for the three-peat, continues. He said, of course, Seattle's already losing. Well, you know, Woo ran into some trouble in the first inning. He almost got out of it, all right? So check this out. First inning, Tommy Edman drew a walk. Then he went down to second base on a pass ball by the catcher. And after that, Andy Pages had a clean single into right field, but it wasn't hit enough to the point where they sent Edman home. So Edman went down to third. It was first and third with nobody out. Freddie struck out swinging. Then Max Muncy struck out as well. So Woo punched back with 2 strikeouts. It was 2 outs, first and third. And then Mookie Betts got a hold of one and hit a double. that got down past the left fielder all the way to the wall. And Mookie Betts was able to come up with the 2-out RBI, a 2-run double, and that's where we stand. That's been the only offense so far. Trident's down? Yeah, I guess some Tridents are down, aren't they? Hold on 1 second, guys.
Alejandro Kirk coming up. World Series could end on one swing in either direction. Home run wins it for the...
All right, I'm back. Yeah, that's it. It just took a clutch 2-out piece of hitting from Mookie Betts, or there would still be no score. We almost blew that opportunity. All right, now Sasaki, he had a laborious first inning, threw 20 pitches, but was able to get through that. And second inning, he kind of mowed them down. So still a lot of baseball left to go, guys. And we are back. Here's the first pitch, and it's a strike to Wilson, the slider, in the zone, 0-1. So Wilson batting .218 with 3 home runs, 10 RBI so far. Hey, Eric, what's up? How's it going? Here's the 0-1. Misses low with the slider, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Wilson. 1-1. There's a strike. Splitter on the outside corner for a strike. 1-2. So Roki here is set up. Can we get another K? Set up for another strikeout. Let's go. Sasaki set. He deals. Oh, Splitter freezes him at the knee. Strike 3. Dump your Ks in the chat, folks. 1 down. 4th strikeout of the night for Roki Sasaki. Wow, you said hello Eric, Sinbin. Tell me how YouTube translated hello Eric to hello Eric and changed the K to a C. Here's Emerson, 200 average, 7 home runs, 21 RBIs. First pitch, caught out a miss over the forkball, 0-1. Sasaki's coming out dealing, challenging these hitters. He did it in the second inning. He's doing it here in the third. Here's the 0-1 to Emerson. Caught on and miss over a low splitter. 0-2, we're set up again here. 0-2 count. 0-2 count here to Emerson. Yeah, it makes no sense, Sinman. It really doesn't. So Sasaki looking for another punch out here. Can he get it? Here's the 0-2 from Sasaki. He deals. And that splitter is outside for a ball, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Emerson. Nobody on base. Top of the third inning, 1 down. Dodgers lead 2-0. Pitch number 40 on the way from Roki. Here's the 1-2 from Sasaki. Caught on a miss. Challenge him with a fastball down Broadway. He had no answer for it. Strike 3. Strikeout number 5. 2 down. Dump your Ks in the chat again. Roki back-to-back strikeouts here in this inning. Roki Sasaki meaning business here, folks. And here's Young, who's 0-1. Sasaki's at 40 pitches now. The pitch to him. Splitter just missed outside off the corner. 1-0. So Roki's being aggressive. Here's a 1-0 from Sasaki. Oh, slider just missed the low outside corner. Ball 2, 2-0. And even when he's missing this inning and last inning, it's been very close. So Cole Young is 0-1 with a ground out back in the first. Sasaki looks in. He deals the 2-0. The pitch. Hot on a miss over that slider. 2-1. Nasty movement on it. That surface of the books. Yeah, but it will not translate it to Ooga Booga, though. It doesn't work the other way around, you know? So here's the 2-1 to Young. Sasaki deals. And the fastball misses outside, 3-1, high and away. So 3 balls, 1 strike here to Young. Sasaki's falling behind this guy after striking out the first 2. Here's a 3-1. There's a strike, fastball in the inside corner, 3-2. We're set up again. Can we end this inning in style? Okay, booga booga. Yeah, but it didn't translate booga booga though. Booga booga. Here's the 3-2 payoff. And he just gets a piece of the outside fastball and chops it away foul. So we'll do it again. Let's go. Let's strike this guy out. Let's end the inning in style, man. Here's a 3-2 from Roki. And he just gets a piece of that low slider and fouls it off. So he chops it foul. Count remains 3-2. Roki looking for that put away. But Young is turning this into a really good at-bat. 7 pitches in this at-bat so far. 2 foul balls. So we'll do it again. Here's the 3-2 from Sasaki. And he swings the slider off the end of the bat, but fouls it off. So 3rd foul ball. That was the 8th pitch of this at-bat. And Sasaki now is close to 50 pitches. He's at 48 to be exact. Young putting up a very difficult at-bat here. Here's the 3-2 payoff to Young. He swings and grounds that one up the middle. That's a base hit. So Seattle collects their first hit of the game, and it comes at 2 outs here at the top of the 3rd. So Seattle will have 1 on with 2 down for Randy Arozarena. Arozarena coming up. So Arozarena walked in this first at bat. Here's the first pitch from Roki, and that one bounces in the dirt, but Rushing keeps in front of him, throws down to first. Runner makes it back. So 1-0. And like I said before, Arozarena walked in his first at bat. This is where Roki gets into trouble when he starts falling behind hitters. He's got to avoid doing that, because that's when he starts to unravel. 1-0. Fastball, high inside corner for a strike, 1-1. Roki working quickly here. It's back at it. The 1-1 on the way. And he swings at the slider, lifts it into center field, coming on his paw as he makes the play. So that'll do it. The Mariners strand 1, and after 2.5 innings of play, it is 2-0 LA. And when we return, stay tuned, because Tommy Edman, Tommy Tanks, Andy Paez, and Freddie Freeman, the ultimate baseball professional, will be due up. Top of the Dodgers order coming up when we return, folks. Can they get some insurance runs? Stay tuned to find out here live at the CH Man 712 Sports Network. 0-1-0 for Seattle against 2-1 for the Dodgers. And since we got a moment, let's get some score updates. I haven't done one yet for the stream. So, around the league, the Devil Rays defeat the Power Rangers 3-2. The Twins flush the Royals 4-3. The mighty Chicago White Sox walk off the Yankees 2-1 today. I believe that one went 10 or 11 innings. The Chicago Cubs 4-2 winners over the St. Louis Cardinals, their hated rivals. The Cincinnati Reds make the Pirates walk their own plank 3-2. The Mets with a 4-2 lead over the Marlins, looking for a fish fry in the 9th inning. The Bravos defeat the Natties 5-4. And the Giants stomping on the Padres 3-1 in the bottom of the 4th. And the Oakland A's with a 3-1 lead over the Red Sox in the top of the 5th. And that's your score update, folks. So, Andy, it's like your Bravos won again. Yep. And now you can make all the ooga booga noises you want. They took care of, is it just me or the Natty's been struggling a little bit lately? It seems like every time I look at the Natties, they're losing. I wouldn't worry too much about Fitzy. It's only a 2-run deficit. That could be made up easily. And the way the Red Sox have been playing over the last month, I don't think any lead is safe against them, to be honest. They've been the hottest team in baseball. And we got them this weekend. I was kind of hoping to not catch them when they're hot, but we got them this weekend. But it'll be 3 home games. Last year, they took 2 out of 3 from us. Here's Edman. He walked in his first at bat and came around to score. First pitch to Tommy Tanks is swung on, lifted, popped up, center field, shallow. Emerson, the shortstop, runs over and gets it. So 1 pitch, 1 out. They are the Natties. They're always struggling. They're struggling every year except for 2019. Put it that way. You and those Natties. So here's Pages. He's 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored. First pitch to Pages. And they call that a strike at high inside corner with the sinker. That looked like a ball to me, but he's not going to challenge it. Oh, yeah, that's true. Toronto did take 2 out of 3 from the Natties. There you go, Sinbin. They won a series, so you never know. Maybe the Blue Jays' hot streak starts. Here's the 0-1 to Pages. The pitch inside with the sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Pages. Right now, Mookie Betts' 2-run double, the only difference in the game so far. That came with 2 outs in the first inning. Here's the 1-1 to Pages, and he fouls the fastball away. The count is now 1-2. 1-2 here on Andy Pages. 1 down here in the bottom of 3rd inning. Dodgers up 2-0, trying to get something going, trying to get some insurance runs. Here's the pitch from Wu. And Pages fouls off a sweeper and stays alive. Count remains 1-2. Wu approaching 40 pitches on the night. So far, he's used a sinker twice to start off, then the fastball, then the sweeper on that last pitch. Here's the 1-2. Pages fouls off another fastball, stays alive. So we'll do it again. Count is 1-2, making Wu work here a bit. So that's good. Oh yeah, because the American League has been atrocious. Definitely been an atrocious league. Here's the 1-2. And the sinker misses inside at the knees. 2-2. So the count is even here. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Pages. See, they tied it up. There you go. Like I said, no lead is safe against the Red Sox right now. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball misses low and outside is a full count now. 3-2 here. 3-2 full count on Pages. 7 pitches in this at bat so far. Pages making Wu work. Here's the 3-2. And he swings. There's a base hit back up the middle. Good piece of hitting right there. Hit it right on the buttons. So Pages reaches on a 1-out single. And that'll bring up Freddie Freeman, the ultimate baseball professional. With a man on first. West Sacramento. Yeah, especially that ballpark you're playing in. So here's Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout so far. Yep, from one Andy to another, right? And that ball is swung on, knocked down by the second baseman, and they'll throw to first to get Freddie. Did I hit the first baseman's glove and go to the second baseman? I gotta see a replay of this, guys. Hold on. Yeah, so it was a line drive by Freddie. It hit the glove. of Naylor and then ricocheted off the glove to the second baseman, who then made the play. But it'll hit so hard. Pages makes it down to second. He's in scoring position with 2 down. Here's Max Muncy's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Breaking ball just misses outside, 1-0. What an odd play that was. Here's the 1-0 to that funky Muncy Dodgers OG Max Muncy. And he swings at the slider and fouls it off his own foot. He's hopping off out the box there a little bit. But he seems fine. He's walking it off. So 1 ball, 1 strike here. Runner in scoring position. Yeah. Yeah, that ballpark is just a launching pad. Slugfests. Kind of reminds me of Coors a little bit up there in Colorado. But that has more to do with the environment and the air. Here's a 1-1 to Max Muncy. Woo deals. Fastball high and away for a ball. 2-1. 2-1, Max. Let's go. Lock in. Good hitters count here. So here's a 2-1 to Max Muncy. Pitch is cut on and miss at the sinker along the top of the zone. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. Runner would be going on contact. All you need is a good single here, and we probably get that run. Here's a 2-2. And he spoils the low slider, fouls it off. So we'll do it again. Count remains 2-2. So Woo is approaching 50 pitches now. He's at 47 to be exact. 47 pitches for Woo. So here's the 2-2 payoff. High and inside, sinker misses, is now 3-2, and a runner will be going. Runner will be going on the pitch with 2 down. Runner on second. 3-2 count here to that funky Muncy Max Muncy Dodgers OG. Here's the 3-2 payoff. And Muncy cuts and misses at the high cheese. And he's down on strikes again. It would have been a strike anyway, so he swung at it and he missed it. So Dodgers strand 1, and after 3 innings of play, it's still 2-0 LA. 0-1-0, beating 2-3-1. Now when we return, Canzone, Julio Rodriguez, and Naylor will be due up for Seattle when we get back. Here live at the CHPAN 712 Sports Network. Seattle came into this game with a record of 53-56. And the Dodgers are coming into this game with a record of 68-40, looking for win number 69, which will set things up for Friday, because if they can win on Friday, they'll have 70 on the year. Right now, they're 68-40. I'd love to see them go at least 32-22 the rest of the way. If they can do that, I'll be very happy. Woohoo. Yeah. You and Mr. Woo. You and Brian Woo. Ooh. Oh, man. The Wooster. It was like Fitzy's game is definitely ahead of us, so we might end up seeing him before this game is over. And if Sasaki can just keep on mowing these hitters down like he's doing, it could be a pretty quick game. I hope he just keeps up what he's doing, stays aggressive, throws the first pitch strikes, because, like I said, the floodgates open up when he starts falling behind everybody. There's no coming back from that for him. That's been his problem. So Just gotta stay ahead of these guys. Chicken. Now you're putting a chicken. What about the turkey? Oh yeah, Turkey Man hasn't been in here all night yet. He's probably over there at Fitzy's stream telling them a long-winded story. A story that's going to take all stream long. So we're back at the ballpark. Let's see if Roki comes out aggressive. Come on, Roki. First pitch. Oh, Splitter misses high and away for a ball, 1-0. So here's Canzone. He's 0 for 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first at-bat, the designated hitter tonight. Here's the 1-0 to Canzone, and he fouls off the fastball. Good fastball in the zone. So the count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, he's in there telling stories. Going to the 80s. I'm going to guess Turkey Man's telling them a long-winded story. Here's a 1-1. Caught on and missed at the high cheese. He got him chasing there. So now it's 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on, Roki. Light it up with a strikeout, man. Make a statement here on this first batter. Let's go. Here's the 1-2. Caught on and missed over the Splitter. Strike 3. Dump your K's in the chat. 1 down. Strikeout number 6 for Roki. Splitter running low and away. And just got him to swing right over the top of it for strike 3. And getting tied. Oh, I thought Chief Wahoo got him. Here's Julio Rodriguez, who's 0 for 1. So Roki piling up the K's. Caught on and missed at the slider. 0-1. This is what you want to see from Roki. This is Roki when he is on. He's aggressive. He's getting the swing and miss. Come on, Roki. Here's the 0-1 from Roki. The pitch. And that fastball's outside for a ball, 1-1. So Roki at 58 pitches, close to pitch number 60. If he can get through this inning, he has a good chance to give us 6, in my opinion. I'd love to get 6 from him. Here's a 1-1. And that ball, Splitter swung on, lifted to center field. Pages is there, 2 down. Andy Pages with the play. And the next pitch will be pitch number 60 of the game for Roki Sasaki. Let's go. Let's get a quick inning for him. Let's get a nice quick inning. I want him to go deep in this game. Here's Naylor. He's 0 for 1. He struck out as well his first at bat. Some good Mariners K's piling up. Here's pitch number 60. And it's swung on, lifted in the air to right, but it's playable. Tucker is there, makes the play. 1 pitch, 1 out. Roki Sasaki gets them 3 up, 3 down. And after 3.5 innings of play, it's 2-0 LA, 0-1-0 against 2-3-1. And when we return, Mookstar, Mookie Betts, King Tuck, Kyle Tucker, and Big Teo de Oscar Hernandez due up when we get back. Stay tuned here live at the CH Man 712 Sports Network. Dodgers action all year long. What a good inning that was. Makes me happy. I was asking Sean if he looked up Vin Scully yet. Did Fitzy have anything to say about that? Is he at least spelling the name right now, at least? I know he was spelling it wrong every time. Turkey's too busy pecking at his salad. Yeah. I'm trying to imagine a turkey eating salad. That is something funny to imagine. And of course, once again, folks, if you're just tuning in, what's his name? So Shohei Ohtani's getting a night off. He said about Friday, they reported that he was having some kind of a bicep issue. But he played. He played Friday and Saturday. So they're giving him a regular rest day. He did get his knee drained at the All-Star break too, but he's been healthy and staying in there. Hey, Turkey Man, you missed the action. What's up? Hey, Turkey. Andy's got a question for you, and you need to answer it with honesty. Andy, go ahead. Ask away, buddy. Ask away. Oh, there's a replay of Mookie Betts' two-run double back in the first. The only difference in this game. Here he is, folks. Here is Mookie Betts. Mookie is up, guys. Mookie is up. He's 1 for 1 with the two-run double. First pitch to Mookie is chopped foul on the sinker, 0-1. No, I didn't say what's his name. My mind went blank for a moment. I had a blank mind moment, guys. When you get old, that happens to you when you get old. Here's the 0-1. He cuts and misses at the high fastball, 0-2. I have to go through my collection of everybody who's had injuries this year, too. Which we are getting some of them back. Kike Hernandez is back now, too. Here's the 0-2 to Betts. And the sweeper misses outside, 1-2. My birthday? No. I think it was Treya Savage's birthday. Here's the 1-2 to Betts. And it's fouled off, 1-2. Unfortunately, I don't get to call games on my birthday. Oh, yeah. Yep, I heard. Snell is making good progress. He did very well in his first rehab assignment. So, Sheehan will probably end up getting put in the bullpen when that happens. Here's the 1-2. Runs upstairs with the fastball, 2-2. Even count here, 2-2 on Mookie Betts. Yeah, it'll definitely help our rotation to get him back, as Sheehan has been very iffy. He makes me nervous. Here's the 2-2. Mookie swings, lifts that one into left, but it's going to stay in the park. Left fielder's there and makes the play. So 1 down, but Mookie put up a decent at bat. Woo's at 55 pitches. And here comes Kyle Tucker, who's 0 for 1. So Tucker flew out in his first at bat. Yeah, sorry, my birthday is not during the baseball season, unfortunately, so I can't just call a game on my birthday. There's a strike, 0-1. I would love to, but I can't. Birthday's in February. Mid-February, so there's no baseball. Spring training usually just begins. Here's the 0-1 to King Tuck. And the slider's in the dirt, 1-1. Yeah, Andy, sadly I do. Sadly. This whole weekend I'm working, so I couldn't collab with Fitzy for the series. But we wanted to do that. I called the Dodgers at bats. He'll call the Red Sox at bats. Here's a 1-1. That's outside. Fastball misses, 2-1. So Woo approaching 60 pitches here. I don't think I could call hockey because it's more non-stop. Here's a 2-1. Fouled off. The count is now 2-2. Also, I don't know all the little intricacies of it, so I wouldn't be as knowledgeable. So I'm not going to sit here and call something if I'm not fully knowledgeable on it. I like hockey, but I'm not like deep into it where I know all the little ins and outs. Here's a 2-2 on pitch number 60. Fastball runs inside. Tucker had to turn out of the way, so the count is full here, 3-2, and Woo's at 60 pitches here in the fourth. But there is 1 down. It's cool, Andy. Here's a 3-2. Fastball just missed the outside corner, ball 4. So Kyle Tucker works a walk here. So the Dodgers will have Kyle Tucker on first with 1 down. And Big Teo coming up. Good at bat, made him work. So Teoscar is 0 for 1 with a pop out so far in this game. Yeah, probably could Sinbin. Probably could, but I'll just keep it simple. And the runner takes off to throw down to second. He's safe. It's a ball, but he steals the base. Just beat the tag. So Kyle Tucker with a steal. Yes, constant go, 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 too. 7 steals in 7 attempts so far this year. And there's a slider in there for a strike at the knees, 1-1. So Dodgers playing a little small ball here with the steal by Kyle Tucker. He doesn't go often, but 7 for 7. He knows how to pick his spots. So runner is in scoring position here for Teo. Sinker misses inside, 2-1. 2-1 here on Teoscar Hernandez. Probably could Turkey, man. That pitch is swung on and it's hit to third. Charging in the third baseman, throws to first, can't get him. He's safe, he beats it out. Infield hit for Teoscar Hernandez. I gotta see a replay of this, y'all. The third baseman had to come charge in for it. Threw to first, and Teo beat it out. Big Teo with the hustle. And it's first and second now with 1 down. And here comes Dalton Rushing, who's 0 for 1. The kid, Dalton Rushing, up here with an opportunity. Runners on first and second with 1 out. There's a strike on the fastball, 0-1. Who thinks the Phillies are a curse? Hey, Callie, what's up? Haven't seen you in a while. How you been? I thought you left. I'm glad you're still here. Maybe the Phillies have a little curse going. I don't know. That's a good question. Here's the 0-1. Swung on. Hit in the air. Deep to right. Going back. It is gone. 3-run home run. Dalton Rushing. 12th home run of the year. 3-run blast. And just like that, the Dodgers open up a 5-0 lead. 400-foot home run. Oh, I'm good, Callie. Thank you for asking. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Callie is back. Here you go, Callie. Second home run for Rushing in the last 7 games. And Kike swings at the fastball for a strike, 0-1. He tried to go yard too. Everybody wants to hit home runs. And you know what? I can now close the poll because the question has been answered, guys. So the question was, who will kick the power off with the first home run? Dodgers home run. Swing and miss at the slider, 0-2 tonight. 46% said Mookie. 39% said Max Muncy. 15% said Dalton Rushing, duh. And Tucker, King Tuck, with 0% of the votes. 13 people voted. Thank you very much. And a sweeper misses for a ball, 1-2. Here's Kike Hernandez, 0 for 1 with a ground out. He's finally back. Spent a long time on the IL with an oblique injury. And he cuts and misses a sweeper for strike 3. Wu records his 5th strikeout. So 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Rushing, what a swing on that pitch. Just absolutely annihilated that ball. Beautiful home run. It was way up there. That's why I was watching it like, wow. And he gets the sunflower seeds thrown at him by Teo and Andy Pajes. So here's Edman. Tommy Tanks, he's 0 for 1. What a walk and a run scored so far. I said Maxi? Maxi. You can call Max Muncy Maxi. Sinker misses inside, 1-0. So Wu is at over 70 pitches here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Here's the 1-0. And he cuts and misses at a low slider for strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Dodgers now at a 5-0 lead after the blast by Dalton Rushing. The 1-1. Fouls off the sinker. The count is 1-2. Oh yeah, he is funny. He is hilarious. Kike is a character, but we love him for it. Yeah. Cali in the house. Cali is the optimist, by the way. That is our optimist. Here's the 1-2 to Edman. That one, curveball bounces 2-2. So Fitzy's got Disc Golf Billy in his chat as his optimist. Cali's our optimist. I swear, Cali brings us energy in here. So, we could be down, 7-0. Cali will let you know we'll come back and score 10. Put it that way. That's the kind of energy Cali has. Change up, paints the knees for strike 3. So the Dodgers are finally retired. But they pick up 3 runs on the mammoth home run by Dalton Rushing. And after 4 innings of play, it's 5-0 LA. 0-1-0, losing to 5-5-1. And when we return to Big Dumper, Cal Raleigh, Luke Raley, and Weston Wilson will be due up for Seattle when we return here live at the CH-Man 712 Sports Network, an affiliate of Pure Adrenaline Sports here on YouTube. Once again, if you're enjoying the stream, make sure to click the like button, get it recommended. Get it out there. Let's get some more fans in here. Dodgers fans, baseball fans in general. And of course, we're on the road to our first 1,000 subscribers. Click the subscribe button for more. Join the chat. Say hello. Introduce yourself. Everyone's welcome. Oh, Oakland up 4-3. Wow. We're at over 200 views already, and we're not even halfway through the game. So the stream is doing very well. And you all have made that possible, all of you. Thank you guys so much. You guys make this stuff possible. We are a growing channel, and we will continue to grow. Right now, what a game. Dodgers trying to take this series. I mean, they dropped Friday night's game. They came back last night's game behind a really good pitching performance from Eric Lauer. And now tonight, they're looking to take the series. And I'll be happy with that. Take 2 out of 3 from Seattle here and keep winning series, which is what they have been doing since the All-Star break. They haven't been lighting the world on fire since the All-Star break. No crazy win streaks or anything, but they've been winning series. And that's really all we need to do the rest of the way. Just keep winning series. It's all you can ask for. And we'll be well on our way. Oh, wow, the Rhino. Oh, all hail. The Rhino is here. The Rhino who rises is in here, guys. Rising Rhino and his followers are in here. Hey, let's give them a good greeting. A nice round of applause. Welcome in. Hello, Ma. Oh, yeah, Dallas. Anytime. Here's the pitch to Dumper. There's a strike along the top of the strike zone. Fastball 0-1. And Roki starting things off nice. Since the All-Star break, hitters are 1 for 24 against his splitter with 11 strikeouts. Splitter just misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, there you go, the Rhino redirect. Welcome on in, guys. Welcome on in. Here's the 1-1. Caught on a miss over the splitter. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Can Roki get another K here, guys? Come on, Roki. Strike this guy out. Oh, thank you, Linda. Thank you. Yep. Keep liking the stream, guys. Let's get it up there. Let's get it recommended. We are a growing channel on the road to our first 1,000 subscribers. Here's the 1-2 from Roki. The pitch. Splitter is outside for a ball. The count is even now at 2 and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Dumper. Hey, Chris, what's up? How's it going, buddy? The 2-2 to Dumper. Cut on and miss at the fastball. Strike 3. 1 down. 7th strikeout for Roki Sasaki. Dump your K's in the chat. Roki with number 7. The kid is on fire. Fire. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Challenge him with the gas. Here's Rayleigh. He's 0 for 1. The first pitch to Rayleigh. Caught on and miss over the splitter. Strike 1. 0 and 1. Oh yeah, the likes are going up. Thank you guys so much. Let's get them likes up there. I don't think I've ever had more than 20 or 21, so let's get it up there. Let's break some records. Here's the 0-1. Cut on and miss at the splitter. 0 and 2. Roki's set up here, guys. Looking for strikeout number 8. There's a name that movie for you guys. I don't know the answer, so let's see if any of you do. And that splitter swung on, lifted into left field. Lazy fly ball to Kike, and there's 2 down. So 2 up, 2 down. Roki approaching 70 pitches. He's at 68 for the night. Yeah, like him up. Rhino Nation in the house, everybody. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that free subscribe button. Join in the chat. Say hello. We're going to have a lot of fun. Late night baseball here. Here's Weston Wilson, who's 0 for 1. The first pitch to him is a strike. Fastball inside corner, 0 and 1. Roki is dealing. The next pitch will be pitch number 70 from him. Top of the 5th inning. 5-0 Dodgers here. Pitch number 70 is on the way. And he swings and hits that one over the leaping Freddie Freeman. It's a base hit into right field. So Seattle picks up their 2nd hit of the game, and it comes with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. Yep, we have a good crowd in here tonight, guys. This is awesome. You guys are awesome. Yep, everybody greet each other, catch up with each other. That's what the chat's for. Here's Emerson. He's 0 for 1. Batting average now at 199. The pitch from Sasaki. Fastball misses outside, 1-0. Yep, like and subscribe. Thank you so much, Linda. Thank you. We are on the road to our first 1,000 subscribers. So 1-0. Caught on and missed. Challenge him with the fastball in the zone. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Emerson. Come on, Roki. Deal. Let's go. Sasaki's set. Here's the 1-1. And it's chopped back to the pitcher. Sasaki's got it, and he runs it to first himself. That's kind of weird. Didn't apply the tag, but oh well, it's 3 outs. The Mariners strand 1, and after 4.5 innings of play, it's 5-0 LA. 5-5-1, beating 0-2-0. And when we return, for the Dodgers will be Andy Pages, Freddie Freeman, the ultimate baseball professional, and that funky Muncie Dodgers OG, Max Muncy, due up when we return. Stay tuned here live at the CHMAN 712 Sports Network, your place for Dodgers action all year long. Oh, that tracker's frozen again. I have to refresh it again. It's been doing that a lot lately. Thank you for the heads up, Sinbin. I don't know why this MLB tracker has been doing that. And it seems to do it like 2-3 times a stream. I don't get why. Hopefully, it doesn't give too many more problems. But I've got the live action for you. 6 likes at 20. Oh, that's got to be a new high for me. Definitely the 20s. I have not hit 30 yet, but we might do it tonight. Let's go. Let's go. You guys are amazing. Let's go. Oh, no, Chris, tomorrow's back to work for me. So Fitzy's got those 3 games over the weekend. I'm working all weekend. Then I'll be back Monday and Tuesday night against the Cubs. So I'll be back Monday, Tuesday against the Cubs, and then all weekend next weekend against the Diamondbacks. So I'll be updating my stream schedule. I'm pretty sure I've already added the 2 games against the Cubs. But unfortunately, I won't be calling any weekend games this weekend. Or Tom Fitzpatrick and I were actually going to collab for that series. I was going to call the Dodgers at bats. He was going to call the Red Sox at bats. Ah, yeah, thank you, Ricky. Thank you. Good to see everybody catching up. Oh, yeah, stretch for 1,000. We are on our way. 1 sub at a time. Smash the like buttons, guys. Here we go. Here's Andy Pages. Wu is back out there for the 5th. He's at 76 pitches. Pages 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a run score. Fastball's in there for a strike. 0-1. So it's an 0-1 count here on Andy Pages. What's up, pitch? The sinker along the top of the strike zone is called a strike. 0-2. Looked a little smidge high, but it's 0-2 now. So no balls, 2 strikes on Andy Pages. He's been having a good series, coming up with some hits. Trying, what is he trying with you now? Well, what did he do? Talking about Andrew or Turkey Man? Here's the 0-2 from Wu. And, fastball just missed the top of the zone. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and next pitch will be pitch number 80 for Wu. 5-0 LA here in the bottom of the 5th. Looking for insurance. The pitch. And he fouls off the fastball to stay alive. The count remains 1-2. Hey, Frank. Thank you. I appreciate that, Frank. All right. So one of you is bullying the other. Is it Samuel bullying Andrew or Andrew bullying Samuel? The pitch to Pages is grounded to third. Routine play across the diamond. 1 down. So Pages grounds out to the third baseman. Wu threw 27 pitches in the 4th inning. 24 pitches in the 1st. So far, he's thrown 5 here in the 5th, only 8 pitches in the 2nd, 17 in the 3rd. All right, definitely. Yep. Much respect, Frank. You and the PAS Network, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Pure adrenaline sports. Here's the pitch to Freddie. Freeman takes a strike. So Freddie Freeman is 0 for 2. Change up over the zone. Right over the heart got him looking there. He struck out and ground out so far in this game. Here's the 0-1 to Freddie Freeman. The pitch. Upstairs sinker misses. Ball 1. 1-1. Oh, no, Rhino. We're just messing around. It's an Andy and Sam thing. Here's the 1-1 to Freddie. Sinker, strike 2 in the high inside corner. Painted beautifully. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Freddie Freeman. Come on, Freddie. Lock in here. The 1-2 to Freddie, and he cuts and misses at the high cheese for strike 3. Wu picks up strikeout number 7. 2 down for the Dodgers here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Freddie not having a very good night at the plate. He's 0 for 3. Yeah, Sinbin, you're gonna have to babysit them, Sinbin. Sitting in a the salmon and he's sitting in the tree. Oh yeah. Here's Max Muncy who's 0 for 2. And he takes a strike on the high outside corner to sinker 0 on 1. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. So Max Muncy has struck out in both of his at bats so far. Here's the 0-1 from Wu. And that changeup misses high and outside for a ball, 1-1. Yeah, there's his goldfish. Oh no, Andy sang it too. Pitch to Muncy, and the breaking ball catches the high outside corner for a strike, 1-2. So it's 1-2 here on Max Muncy. That funky Muncy Dodgers OG himself. Wu's at 88 pitches. Here's the 1-2 from Wu. And that curveball skips in the dirt. He had to skip out of the way. And the count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes here. Sure to drink your apple juice. Yeah, Chom is growing. He's got to make sure he's got his juice. Here's pitch number 90 on the way from Wu. The 2-2. Upstairs, sinker misses, a full count, 3-2. 3-2 count to Max Muncy. 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 5-0 Dodgers. Nobody on base. Can we get a little 2-out magic here, folks? The 3-2, and he cuts and misses at the sinker upstairs. Strike 3. So the Dodgers go 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 5th. After 5 innings of play, they lead 5-0. And when we return, Young, Randy Arozarena, and Canzone will be due up for the Seattle Mariners when we return here live at the CH-Man 712 Sports Network, an affiliate of Pure Adrenaline Sports here on YouTube. And so far, Roki Sasaki, his line, 5 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. His ERA down to 4.47 as we speak. 0-2-0 for Seattle, 5-5-1 for LA. And for the Mariners, Wu has gone 5 innings. He's getting up 5 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned. 2 walks, but he has struck out 8. The big blow, the 3-run home run off the bat of Dalton Rushing. His ERA is up to 4.56 now. And that's where we stand. And after this half inning of play, I will do another score update because I haven't done one in a while. And we have a bunch of new viewers watching. So we'll do a score update after this half of the inning. Calza. I wouldn't say I'm anyone's AAA affiliate. That's for sure. Maybe he's my AAA affiliate. But don't be saying that. You know. Nah. So Turkey Man wants a calzone now. I know about Canzone, but he wants a calzone. Mariners use all their runs their first 2 weeks of game 1. Yep, and Ricky keeping score of the likes. Thank you so much, Ricky, for that. We are growing, yeah. 3 more likes for 25. That's pretty good. Oh, Willier Abreu tied it up. Okay. So Fitzy must be having a good time now. And we are back at the ballpark, folks. First pitch to Young is a strike. Fastball's in there, 0-1. So Young, over the last 2 games, is 3 for 5. The rest of the team is 4 for 43. Oh, damn. Splitter outside for a ball, 1-1. Yeah, but anyways, I will be doing a score update after his half inning, so that'll be the last of the outside updates. Here's a 1-1. And that ball's up the middle for a base hit. And Pages tries to slide to stop it from going to the wall, but he goes to the wall anyway. He's going around to third. Bad play there by Pages allows Young to get down to third. So it is ruled a triple, and Young leads off the inning with a triple. The ball is going back to the wall, and Pages tried to make a sliding stop on it. Or maybe he might have slipped, but it goes to the wall anyway. They can't recover quickly, and he's got a triple. Here's a Rosarena, and he gets one down into the gap, and that's going to hit the wall and left. That should be extra bases. So Seattle is on the board. It's an RBI double, so Seattle opens up the inning with a triple and then an RBI double. It's now 5-1 Dodgers. Seattle is on the board. Making good contact here. Sasaki in his 6th inning of work. I would love to see him get through this inning. Here comes Canzone. He's 0 for 2. I wouldn't have called it with much spirit. It's the opposing team, so I wouldn't have called it with a whole lot of spirit, to be honest with you. If you've ever seen how I call opposing team home runs, it's I put a little something in there. A home run's a home run, but I don't really get excited over it. First pitch to Canzone, and there's a ball. Slider misses. 1-0. So now you got to hope Roki doesn't get rattled by the contact here, because he's done that in the past where he gets rattled and then everything starts to fall apart for him. You got to hope he doesn't let that happen here. Here's a 1-0. That one misses inside. Almost hit him. Fastball. 2-0. Come on, Roki. Settle down. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Well, what's your trade offer? Here's a 2-0, and that one bounces in the dirt, the slider. Now he can't find the strike zone. The count is 3-0. Come on, Roki. Roki can't find the zone now after those 2 hits. Here's a 3-0 to Canzone. And that one misses outside with the fastball. Is a 4-pitch walk. So Seattle will have runners on first and second here with nobody out. He came into the inning with a 5-run lead. You can't be walking batters. You got to keep going after them. I don't understand that. 5-0 lead and they start walking people. Even when it was 4-1, still. I mean 5-1. Even when it was 5-1, it was a 4-run lead. You don't start walking people. Here's Julio Rodriguez. He's 0 for 2. Jack Dreyer to left. Oh no. Jack Dreyer to lefties in the bullpen. And that ball is lined right to the leaping Muncy. Muncy snags it, takes away a hit. 1 down. What a play by Max Muncy. Yeah, that sounds like him, all right. Muncy with a leaping grab. So 1 down, and here comes Naylor, who's 0 for 2. And now a double play gets you out of the jam. Roki's at 82 pitches. Good play there by Max. Definitely saved another run. And that one's chopped right back to the pitcher's mound. But no, they said it was a foul. Did it hit something? Or what happened here? Foul ball. So 0-1. All right, as far as your trade proposal goes, Sam, I will think about it. I'll make you wait a little bit because I know you've got an Uno reverse card, and I'm not Andy, so I'm not going to fall for that. Here's the 0-1. Chop foul on the splitter. He's set up at 0-2. Yeah, I don't want Jack Dreyer coming into this game with runners on base. I don't want that. Here's the 0-2. The pitch. And that ball is swung on. That's a base hit into left. But it will not score a run. Kike throws it back in. It was hit too hard for them to score, but now bases are loaded with one down, and that brings the tying run to the plate. And the tying run at the plate is in the form of the big dumper, Cal Raleigh. This is not good. And there's a mound visit. Pitching coach Mark Pryor coming out to talk it over. 12 pitches this inning for Roki. Only 13 pitches in the last inning and only 8 in the fourth. 85 pitches total. Bases are loaded with Mariners here. One down. Oh, that's an Andy thing. Okay. Well, if that's the stipulation, I will professionally decline that trade proposal. But we will meet at the trade table again and see if we can come up with something more reasonable. But Andy, yeah, I think you took Chris Sale and Acuna from him and Iglesias, didn't you? Is that who you took? Did you take Matt Olson too? I can't remember if Matt Olson was in that deal. Andy gets all the love, doesn't he? So Raleigh has struck out twice so far in his game, averaged out to 163, but he represents the tying run at the plate. To pitch, fastball misses upstairs, 1-0. Oh boy, this is getting ugly. Double play would be great, but the 1-0. Splitters outside, 2-0. Roki can't find the zone here. This is really going bad. We were up 5-0 coming into this inning. Here's a 2-0. And a slider misses at the knees, 3-0. Roki's one pitch away from walking in another run and bringing the go-ahead run to the plate. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got those three in one deal. And what did you send him again? There's a strike along the bottom of the zone. Fastball, 3-1. What did you give Andy for that? I'm sure you gave him a haul. So it's 3 balls, 1 strike. Pitch number 90 on the way from Roki. How I would love a ground ball double play here and get out of this mess. Pitch to Raleigh. Outside ball 4. So that walks in a run. Here we go. And I guess this is where we blow the game. Yep, here comes Dave Roberts to the mound. And oh my God, Jack Dreyer is coming into this game. Oh God. Oh no. So Roki was dealing until this inning. I think those 2 hits rattled him. He couldn't find the zone. And he's done. His night is done. So the final line on Roki. 5 1/3 innings pitched. 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts, ERA of 4.64 now, and he's responsible for all 3 runners who are on base. And Jack Dreyer is coming into the game. He's a left-handed reliever, 4-1 record on the year at 3.16 ERA, 43 games, 1 of them being a start. 42 2/3 innings pitched, 49 strikeouts, and a whip of 1.03. And he pitched last on the 28th against Seattle, and he gave up 1 hit, no runs, 2 strikeouts in that appearance. But then before that, on the 26th against the Mets, He pitched 1/3 of an inning, gave up 2 earned runs, and walked 2 batters. Couldn't even get out of that. And over his last 7 games, he has a 3.60 ERA, 5 innings, 2 earned runs given up. So I gotta hope that he can get through this. In other words, you pray for a miracle. Yeah, Anthony. He just unraveled. After those first 2 hits, he unraveled. And that's been the problem with Roki. Roki is just... He doesn't have that mental fortitude of a big game starter. He just doesn't have it. He gets rattled easily, and then he starts beating himself up, and then this happens. Jackson Merrill, too. Mason Miller, Tatis, and Bueller. Oh. You know what's funny is that Mason Miller... Actually, the funny thing about Mason Miller is he's not even available to be traded to LA because San Diego's ownership really lives by the rivalry. Rob Refsnyder's in the game to pinch hit, and he's a lefty killer. Righty, and he chops the slider foul. He gave us some problems on Friday night. So Rob Refsnyder on the years, 143, 4 home runs, 11 RBIs. He's coming in to pinch hit here for Seattle. Here comes the 0-1 to Refsnyder. There's a strike, breaking ball at the knees, outside corner, 0-2. Come on. 0-2 count. Let's get him. Come on. Let's go. Come on, Dryer. Strike this guy out. The 0-2. Cut on a miss over the slider. Strike 3, 2 down. Phew. 2 down here. Rob Refsnyder hacking. Roki clapping in the dugout. So 2 down here, and here's Wilson. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Bases loaded for the Mariners. They're down 5-2, and that one's chopped to short. Mookie is there. Throws to first. Throws offline. Freddie leaps, grabs it, and tags the runner. And that ends the threat. Threat is over, guys. But Seattle gets 2. What a play by Freddie Freeman to grab that bad throw in the air and still be able to come around and tag the runner. Freddie Freeman saved us. Oh, well, you know what's funny is that I think the Brewers have the pieces to trade for Skubal. They do. They definitely have the pieces. Oh, Andy's got a trade alert. All right, guys, I will permit the trade alert. What's up, Andy? What happened? Who got traded where? Well, that would be big for the Brewers. Now the Brewers are probably going to be the front runners of the National League. Oh. Minter from the Mets to the Twins. Well, the Mets are sellers, so that doesn't surprise me. And the Twins actually did say they were going to be buyers because even though they're a sub-500 team this year, the American League is so awful that they're still in it. Oh, yeah, Mizorowski, yeah. Yeah, they got to hold on to Mizorowski. They got to make him the anchor, hold on to him, and build around him. Because they got something good going there with him. And that's the same thing I said about the Pirates and Paul Skeens. Similar thing here with Mizorowski. Yeah, AJ Minter. Why did, YouTube translated, when you put AJ Minter, it translated it to rental, no, to also Minter. Also Minter. That's weird. Toronto's technically still in it, Sinbin, if they, I know in your opinion they're not, but when they have these discussions, they will look at it and say, oh, we're like 5 games out of a wild card, and that's usually what they use. But they might be out of it by now, in my opinion. But they did win that series against the Natties. So here we are, bottom of the 6th inning. Jack Dreyer getting out of trouble, and due up for us is Mookie Betts and Kyle Tucker and Teoscar Hernandez. New pitcher on the mound for Seattle. And that one's chopped foul. Mookie Betts is 1 for 2 with a 2-run double earlier. 0-1 is the count. So Alex Hoppe is in the game for Seattle, right-handed reliever. 0-1 record, 5.88 ERA, 23 games, 26 innings, 31 strikeouts, and a whip of 1.42. And Mookie with a weak hack at the outside fastball for a strike. So 0-2 on Mookie Betts. And the sinker's outside, 1-2. Technically, 16. Yeah, it is. It is. Although, you know, there's still an opportunity if you play those teams enough. But I don't know. It's going to be hard for him. Fastball runs high and inside. 2-2 count is even here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And yeah, the Brewers definitely have enough. They have enough capital to make that happen in terms of prospects. 2-2, and Mookie swings and pops the fastball foul. First baseman runs over, gives it a look, but it's off the screen, so Mookie stays alive. 2-2 here to Mookie Betts. Let's get some insurance runs. Game's getting too close. Bottom of the 6th inning, 5-2 Dodgers right now. Mookie Betts is up, nobody on. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Mookie. Here's a 2-2 payoff. Mookie checks his swing on a slider, and they call it a strike 3, but he's going to challenge with the ABS. So he held the check swing. They didn't get him on the swing. They're saying the slider painted the outside corner, and Mookie wins the challenge. So the Dodgers are 3-0 on challenges tonight. They still have both challenges. Pitch was an inch off the plate. Call is overturned. It is a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes here on Mookie Betts. Oh yeah, I remember the San Francisco series. I remember that. Here's the 3-2, and Mookie pops the fastball foul and out of play. So Mookie stays alive. Count remains 3-2. So Roki, not too bad of an outing on the surface, but he really unraveled there in the 6th inning, so that was scary. Slider is pulled deep down the line, but foul. Roki was dealing until that 6th inning. But that kind of stuff is why they used him as a reliever in the postseason. It worked out so well. And a slider freezes him at the top of the zone for strike 3. Mookie down looking, 1 down. Fun. Oh, yeah, Chris, I remember that 2008 season, and Sabathia was just a beast. And the next year, he walked and went to the Yankees the next year. That was awful. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1 with a walk, a run scored, and a stolen base in this game. Pitch is fastball along the outside low corner for a strike, 0-1. Come on, King Tuck. King Tuck, let's do something here. Come on. Here's the 0-1 to Kyle Tucker, and he swings and fouls that fastball off. The count is 0-2. So Tucker behind in the count here, 0-2. A veteran guy, he should be able to handle it anyway. So we'll see if he can fight back and make this a good at-bat and try to find a way on base here with 1 down. And that fastball catches him, freezes him at the knees for strike 3. So 2 batters down on strikes. 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Yeah, let's not remember him as a wanky. I couldn't stand him on the Yankees, so I can't stand most of the Yankees anyway. Here's Big Teo. Teoscar Hernandez, 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. The pitch. Slider misses low for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes here to Teoscar Hernandez. Max Clark being called up by the Tigers. Here's a 1-0. Slider at the knees for a strike, 1-1. Come on, let's get a 2-out rally here. We need some runs. Let's get some more runs. Here's a 1-1 to Big Teo. Pitch. Fastball is low. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Big Teo. Hey, Birds, what's up? Here's a 2-1, and he chops that one foul. The count is 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Hernandez. And I did forget to do the score update because I was so excited and happy to get out of that last inning. But I'll be doing it after this inning, I promise. Rushing, the home run kid, he is on deck. Here's the 2-2. And Teo swings, hits that one deep to center field. Go back. It's gone! Teoscar Hernandez with a solo blast with 2 down. 9th home run of the year. And it's now 6-2 LA, 412 feet. Oh, gotcha, Birds, gotcha. Trade deadline, I think it's August the 2nd or is it August the 3rd? I believe it's August the 3rd or 4th this year, actually. Is it the 3rd? I think it's the 3rd. Yep, can never have too many insurance runs. I agree. Big Teo, what a blast. Straight away center field. Here's Rushing. He takes a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. So you went to see that movie today, Bird? Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. The count is 0-2. That's Teoscar's first home run since July the 3rd. Hopefully that gets him going again. Because before he went on the IL, he was on a bit of a power surge. That one is straight away center field. Got a hold of a high pitch. 20th pitch on the way from Hoppy. The pitch. Upstairs for a ball. 1-2 here to Dalton Rushing, the kid. Rushing had a huge home run earlier as well. So here's the 1-2 to Rushing, and he chops that slider foul. We'll do it again. Count is 1-2. 1-2 count. See, gun, you know. Oh, Pickle Man? Pickle Man might still be lurking in here. Here's the 1-2 upstairs. Fastball misses. The count is even at 2-2. 2-2 here on Dalton Rushing. Come on, Dalton. Let's go. Here's a 2-2 to Rushing, and he fouls off the high cheese. So the count remains 2-2. Stays alive. Oh, those are usually the good movies if they can mix your emotions like that. Here's the 2-2. Low and inside. The slider misses. The count is now full. 3-2 count here. 3-2 count on Dalton Rushing, who already has a home run. A 3-run blast earlier in this game. Can we get another one? Why not? Let's go. Here's the 3-2. Cut on and miss on a slider, strike 3, so that'll do it. But the Dodgers pick up 1 run on the mammoth home run from Teoscar. And after 6 innings of play, it is now 6-2 LA. And when we return, Emerson, Young, and Arozarena will be due up for Seattle. But I was get a score update, y'all. We haven't done that in a bit. So, for the score updates, earlier, the Devil Rays defeat the Power Rangers 3-2. The Twins flush the Royals 4-3. The mighty Chicago White Sox walk off the New York Yankees 2-1. The Cubs 4-2 winners over the Cardinals. The Reds defeat the Pirates 3-2. The Mets have a fish fry defeating the Marlins 4-2. The Bravos axe the Natties 5-4. Giants with a 4-1 lead over the Padres in the bottom of the 8th. And the Red Sox in Fitzy's game have a 5-4 lead over the Oakland A's. That game's in the bottom of the 9th inning. And that's your score update for now. Wait, let me try something. Ooga Booga Graves. Boo. Yeah, the Bravos took it to the Natties today. The Natties have been on a bit of a slide as of late. I think Toronto knocked them back a bit when they took two out of 3 from them. Just knocked them off a little bit. But I think the Natties will end up being fine, but they're going through a bit of a rough stretch right now. Oh, okay. Thank you, Sinbin. That game's official now. So that's a score update. That game just went final then. Red Sox 4-3 winners over the Oakland A's, 5-4 winners over the Oakland A's, and they take that series, I believe. Mr. Sinbin. So we are back at the ballpark here for the top of the 7th inning. 6-2 LA right now. 6-6-1 beating 2-5-0. Dreyer is back out there for a 2nd inning. The first pitch from Dreyer is upstairs for a ball, 1-0. There's Emerson 0 for 2. Lefty versus lefty. Oh. Yeah, they took a loss to the Reds. Yep. 1-0. That one's grounded up the middle, off the glove of the pitcher to Mookie. Mookie makes the play. On to first, 1 down. So here's Young. He started all the trouble in the last inning with a triple and a run scored. He's 2 for 3 tonight. Another lefty, so it's like Dreyer is going to stay in there to at least get this guy. And I'm not sure if he stays in for Arozarena. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. Challenged him with the heater at the knees, 0-1. Hey, Turkey Man, what's up? Hey, Fitzy's here. The Tom Fitzpatrick people are in here, guys. Here's the 0-1. That ball's grounded, and right there is Muncy. Knocks it down, recovers, throws it to first. 2 down. 2 up, 2 down here for the Mariners. Hey, so Fitzy, congratulations on your win. So you guys take that series, right? There you go. Also, for all the new people joining in from Fitzy's chat, welcome. Thank you. Thank you guys for stopping in. Thank you, Fitzy, for the redirect. Be sure to like the stream. Get it recommended. And there's a pitching change. So Dreyer does his job. And Dave Roberts is going to his pen. Edgardo Henriquez will be coming into the game for LA when we return. So the final line on Dreyer in his relief appearance. He logged an inning and a third of relief with a strikeout, no hits, no runs, no walks, ERA down to 3.07, and he proved me wrong tonight. And Henriquez comes into the game, right-handed reliever, on the year, record of 4-1, 2.81 ERA, 40 games, 1 save, 41 and 2/3 innings pitched, 42 strikeouts, and a whip of 1.01. The guy with the 102-mile-an-hour sinker ball comes into the game when we return. Stay tuned here live at CHMAN 712 Sports Network, an affiliate of Pure Adrenaline Sports on YouTube. Hey, Tommy, what's up? Yep, hit that button, y'all. On the road to 1,000 subscribers. We are on the road to 1,000. Like the stream, subscribe, join the chat, say hello. We've had a live chat all night from early on, and we're having a lot of fun. It's been a pretty good game so far. Pretty dang good game. And we are close to the 7th inning stretch. Assuming that Henriquez comes in and gets this out. So here is Henriquez. He'll face Arozarena. Arozarena had an RBI double his last time up. He's 1 for 2 overall on the night. The first pitch to Arozarena is a strike. 101 sinker along the bottom of the strike zone, 0-1. Rattlesnakes? No, they're playing the Mariners. Here's the 0-1. That ball is blooped into center field. Pages can't get there. It's a bloop base hit. So Arozarena reaches with a 2-out single here. No ketchup on the victory mac and cheese. Yeah, no ketchup, please. Not on mac and cheese, guys. Yeah, I saw that movie, Angels in the Outfield. Classic movie. Yeah, I saw it, Turkey, man. I saw it. I say go for it, man. Go for it. So here is the here comes the first pitch to Canzone. He's 0 for 2. Curveball is upstairs for a ball, 1-0. Dodgers here with a 4-run lead in the top of the 7th inning. Arozarena is on first, 2 down for the Mariners. Here's the 1-0 to Canzone, and that one is upstairs with the cutter, 2-0. So Henriquez falling behind Dominic Canzone, who's 0 for 2 with a walk today. I might do hot sauce on mac and cheese, but I wouldn't do ketchup. That's just me. Here's the 2-0. There's a strike. Low outside corner to sinker, 1-1 again. 2 balls and 1 strike here. 2 balls, 1 strike to Canzone. So here's the 2-1. And he fouls off the fastball. The count is now even at 2-2. Let's strike this fool out. Yeah, I personally like the Cracker Barrel brand mac and cheese. That's some good stuff. Yeah, Tommy, I saw that. Sox defeated the A's. Yep. And that one, slider misses low and rolls away. Arozarena will jog down to second. So it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Arozarena moves down to second on the pass ball. Oh, yep. Rushing couldn't get it. No pickle slices. No. That's where I draw a hard line. No. Here's the 3-2 payoff to Canzone to pitch. And he fouls the fastball. The count is still 3-2. Come on, Henriquez. Get this guy out. Let's get out this inning. X's fault. Over 500 views tonight, folks. Thank you all so much. Over 500. Make sure to like the stream. Get it recommended. Here's the 3-2. And slider. He fouls that off as well. So we'll do it again. Count remains 3-2, and with 2 outs, a runner will be going. 7 pitch at bat so far. Anything here but an out will probably score that run. Here's the 3-2 payoff to Canzone. The pitch. that one bounces in the dirt. The sinker's low. First and second. Come on, Henriquez. What are you doing? First and second here, 2 down. That brings up Julio Rodriguez, who's 0 for 3. Wait, McDonald's has mac and cheese? I'm not a big ranch guy. I like ranch on some things. I prefer blue cheese on wings and ranch. So that's for wings. Nothing. I wouldn't put that stuff on a lot of things, but chicken wings, yeah. Here's the pitch to Rodriguez. And he cuts at the sinker and fouls it off 0-1. Yeah, sriracha works. Hot sauce in general works, but if you make good mac and cheese, you don't even need sauce if you make it right. Here's the 0-1 to Rodriguez. There's a strike. Cutter on the inside corner. We're set up again, 0-2. Come on, strike this fool out. Let's go. Come on. East versus West. Here's the 0-2. Off the end of the bat, fouls the slider away. So Julio Rodriguez stays alive. All right, hold on, birds. If somebody can get your Discord, put it in the chat, I'll pin it. And fastball misses for a ball 1-2. I'm calling a game right now. I did it for you last night. It's not going to be an every night thing, but I'll help you out again. If one of my mods wants to go find it, let them do it. I mean, let them put it down there and take care of it. Maybe Turkey Man will do it. Pitches, oh, high and inside. Breaking ball almost hit him, but he ducked out of the way. 2-2. Also, I like to ask that you don't ask over and over in the same chat. I saw it and I addressed it. Two here. And that one's chopped foul on the sinker. We'll do it again. The count is 2-2. Yep, no problem. Yeah, Turkey Man or anybody, any of those mods, if they can find your Discord link, they can put it in there. Okay, there it is. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So that's his YouTube channel. Subscribe to that. And here's his Discord link. I'll pin that up. All right, come on. Let's get this guy. 2-2 on the way. And he fouls another one. And we'll do it again. So Henriquez almost up to 20 pitches now. Hi, thank you, Fitzy. Thank you, Andy, for getting the YouTube channel. Gaming of Birds is looking for opponents. Check him out if you're into that. Here's the 2-2. He checks his swing on a slider low. They said he held up another 3-2 count. Another full count here. If he loses this guy and he walks him, that brings a tying run to the plate. Runners will be going with 2 outs. Come on, Henriquez. Come on. Here's the 3-2. And that one's chopped to third. Muncy is there. Throws across the diamond, and finally we're out of the inning. So Seattle strands 2. They get nothing. And after 6.5 innings of play, it is 6-2 LA. And when we return, Kike Hernandez, Tommy Edman, Andy Pages due up. But it's a 7-inning stretch, y'all. Get up and stretch. I'll see you guys in a minute.
Alejandro, the Dodgers a strike away from a championship, from a proper celebration. Start the party, Los Angeles! Your Dodgers have won the World Series! They cap off their 8th World Championship with a comeback for the ages from down 5-0 to win it 7-6 in 5 games in this clash of the Titans. The Dodgers over the Yankees. It's the largest comeback win in a clinching game in World Series history.
Here's the 1-2 pitch from Buehler. Got him swinging! That's it! It's a World Series win for LA! They've done it!
Oh, we are back at the ballpark, folks. Oh, borrowing wallets again. So that's what we're doing. Hoppy's still in the game for Seattle. He throws that fastball high and tight for a ball. 1-0. So here's Kike, 0 for 2 in his comeback, a ground out and a strikeout. Here's the 0-1 to Kike Hernandez. Slider bounces in the dirt. So there's a ball. Why did it say 1-1? It should have been 2-0. That's weird. See, y'all are arguing about food again. The pitch to Kike, and he taps that one to short. Shortstop is there, fires on to first. Good pick on the low throw by Naylor. And that's 1 down. So Kike 0 for 3 in his comeback night. So here's Edman, 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Pitch, and at first pitch swinging, lifts it into left field, playable, and there's the out. 1 pitch, 1 out, 2 down here for LA in the bottom of the 7th inning, and that'll bring up Andy Pages to the plate. And Ooga Booga Wendy's order. Pages 2 for 3, 2 singles and a run scored in this game. But yeah, Birds, it can be tough, especially gaming content. It's tough to gain traction on gaming content. And they call that one a ball, but it looks like it caught in the low outside corner. It looks like they might challenge it. Tanner Scott, the lefty, is warming up in the Dodgers bullpen. So the Mariners challenge, and yet they win that challenge. They retain their only challenge left. Call is overturned, so it's a strike. Pitcher. Never seen this pitcher before. Here's the 0-1. And fastball misses outside 1-1. But yeah, Birds. When I first started doing some content, shorts and videos, it was all gaming related. And I still wasn't picking up traction. I picked up a little bit, not a lot. I had 25 subscribers when I did my first live play-by-play. And fastball misses low 2-1. So the first time I went live, I was going live on my PS5 when I had like 15 subscribers, but I didn't gain much. Then I did my first MLB live game at 25 subscribers, but pitch is, oh, he checked his swing on the slider outside. It said he held up 3-1. So basically these live streams that I've done for the Dodgers have really helped the channel. But I was gonna do those anyway. I just have to get it figured out and set it up. But I run a hybrid channel, so the algorithms recognize my channel as a hybrid niche, gaming and sports. But gaming alone, it can be very hard to break in. And Pages cuts and misses at a horrible sinker that was low, 3-2. But I say stay at it. Is that what you want to do? Stay at it, keep learning. Learn how to do some long form videos too. Learn how to do the edits. Learn how to set it up. And learn thumbnails, keywords, all those things. And there's a grounder to short. Long throw over to first. It bounces. Good play by the first baseman to pick it. So the Dodgers go in order here. 1, 2, 3. After 7 innings of play, it's 6-2 LA. And when we return, Naylor, Raleigh, and Ref Snyder due up for the Mariners when we return here live at the CH-Band 712 Sports Network. Seattle 2-6-0 so far. They scored 2 runs in the 6th. Dodgers 6-6-1. 2 runs in the 1st, 3 runs in the 4th, 1 run in the 6th. And Roki had 1 throwing error back in the 1st. And that's been it so far. Dalton Rushing, 3-run home run. Teoscar Hernandez, a big solo home run. And Mookie Betts in the 1st inning with a 2-out, 2 RBI double that got us started. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so he does. He does have an Ooga Booga Wendy's order coming. Yep, good advice from Andy. Yep. Yeah, Birds, if you're still here, a lot of good advice there. You just got to stay persistent and keep trying to learn new things. Keep learning. Learn editing. Learn how to do good shorts. Learn how to, just keep on learning. That's all you could do. Stay persistent. Keep uploading. Keep learning. Keep going live. Reaching out. You're networking like you did here. So just keep doing things like that. And you'll get to where you want to be. But yeah, gaming, especially Call of Duty and games like that, it's hard to break in because there's so many people doing it. Like I do mostly Hogwarts Legacy, MLB The Show, some WWE, and those are saturated too. Very saturated. So I started doing long form parody, crossover type videos. You could ask the guys in the chat. It's kind of hard to describe what I do, but I put the edits in. I try to make it as cinematic as I can. And people seem to have liked it. So that's kind of what I've been doing with my gaming. And, what works for one person may not work for another. Beak. It doesn't need to walk. He has it in his beak. That's a good one, Sinbin. Chom's wallet. Here's Tanner Scott, 46 games, 1-3 record, 2.47 ERA, 43 2/3 innings pitched, 56 strikeouts. Opponents batting 194 against him, facing a lefty Naylor. First pitch is a slider high for a ball, 1-0. 55 live right now watching. Be sure to tap that like button to help the algorithms. Get this recommended. And slider misses. Ball 2, 2-0 here to Naylor. Come on, Scott. Come on. We need 6 outs here to win this game. Naylor's 1 for 3 with a single so far. The pitch. Cut on a miss at the slider. There's strike 1, 2-1. Yep. Andy's right. I've only seen maybe a couple. And the fastball just misses inside. He holds up his swing. 3-1. He's falling on the street. 3 balls, 1 strike here to Naylor. Come on, Scott. Throw strikes. Here's a 3-1. And there's a strike. Slider just hit the knees. And Naylor's challenging that. That was right in there. Well, go ahead, fool. Burn your last challenge. Go ahead, Wario. And Wario burns the challenge. The call is upheld. Mariners have no more challenges remaining. Call is confirmed. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Wario. Naylor. Here's the 3-2 payoff to Naylor. He swings and lifts that one into right, and that drops for a base hit in front of Kyle Tucker. So Naylor ends up getting a single to lead things off here in the 8th. Oh, thank you, Andy. Yeah, thank you. Oh, yeah. And it goes the other way around, too. You guys remember Connor Wong? I have a Connor Wong series going for Hogwarts Legacy, too. And slider's cut on and missed for a strike. Here's Raleigh. The big dumper is 0 for 2 tonight with a walk and an RBI. Andy. I'll elaborate a little further in a moment. The 0-1. He couldn't hold up. He goes around on a slider. Count is 0-2. That was a slider in the dirt. We're set up here for a strikeout. Come on, let's strike this fool out. Come on, Tanner. Strike this fool out. Strike out the big dumper. And that slider misses outside for a ball, 1-2. Maroon 5, Andy. But yeah, so I have a Connor Wong series going where I created the baseball player Connor Wong, put him in Hogwarts Legacy, and here's a 1-2. Slider misses low and inside, 2-2. Count is even. And I have a comic strip I do on my community posts, which I know a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people ignore their community posts. I have a comic strip series where I blended these baseball rivals into Hogwarts Legacy. Here's a 2-2. Inside and low, the slider misses a full count, 3-2. 3-2 to the big dumper here. Scott just running into trouble now too. This bullpen really needs some help. At the deadline, they definitely got to be looking for another reliever. This bullpen needs help. Vince Scully. Here's the 3-2. That ball's chopped to third. Muncy goes to second for 1. On to first. And the dumper beats it out. So they get the force out of second base. Fielder's choice. They don't get the double play, but 1 down. Oh boy, Andy's singing. Do I want to look for that? Oh, he's gonna post it now. So no double play. That ball wasn't hit hard enough, and it was kind of deep at third. But here's Rob Refsnyder, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. I can't stand this guy. First pitch, pulled foul on the fastball, 0-1. Rob Refsnyder, a lefty killer, the former Red Sox great. Yeah, Turkey is right. Turkey is right. Here's the 0-1. That one's low. He checks his swing. They appeal down to first, said he held up on the slider. So it's a 1-1 count here on Refsnyder. Yeah, RPGs though, you can, depending on the RPG, you can do a lot more. But it depends on what RPG too. The 1-1, caught on and miss over the slider. 1-2, we're set up. Come on, strike this fool out. Come on, get Refsnyder. Strike out Refsnyder, let's go. Here's the 1-2 to Refsnyder. And that slider bounces in the dirt. It gets away from rushing, but not far enough for Dumper to go anywhere. I see that, Sam. But yeah, Turkey, and it's some RPGs you can. See, the thing about Hogwarts Legacy and why you can do that is because the character is literally created. The main character of the game is literally whatever you create. There was no pre-made character. So here's the 2-2 to Rob Refsnyder. Sit down. Strike 3. Cuts and misses over the slider. Dump your K's in the chat. 2 down. Slider at the knees gets Rob Refsnyder. 2 down for Seattle here. Seattle down to their last 4 outs of this game. Now here's Wilson. He's 1 for 3. Scott's approaching 20 pitches of relief. The first pitch, upstairs, fastball misses, 1-0. Yeah, sit down, Rob. Sit that fool down. Here's a 1-0 to Wilson. Low, slider misses, 2-0. 2-0 count here to Wilson, and Tanner Scott's really falling behind a lot of these batters. I don't get it. You have a 4-run lead. Why are you falling behind everybody? Come on, go after him. Go at pitch number 20 on the way to pitch. And that one is low. Slider's low, 3-0. Yes, sing it when the Red Sox need a home run. And we're approaching 600 views. Thank you guys once again. If you haven't already, please like the stream. Helps the algorithm, gets it recommended to more fans. 3-0, Sliders in there for a strike, 3-1. I don't know. Chom, I have to look that up. I don't know. Stampy Cat? I'll have to look that up. That sounds interesting. 3-1, and it misses low, ball 4. Come on. A 2-out walk. Runners on first and second now with 2 down for Emerson, who's 0 for 3. And Mark Pryor, the pitching coach, is on the phone. Rushing is coming out to the mound to talk things over with Scott. And the guy is just not throwing strikes here. Oh, okay, it's similar. It's similar. Gotcha. I'll have to look that up, Chom. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I decided to take everything I like and try to mix them together is what I decided to do. Because more of things I enjoy. Oh my God, Evan Phillips is in the pen. Right-handed pitcher. Evan Phillips warming up for the Dodgers. Here's Emerson, a lefty. The first pitch to Emerson is a strike, finally. High outside corner, finally a strike. Yes, Sinbin, that's kind of what I'm trying to create too, yep. Pitch is outside corner, strike 2. So we're set up here. 2 strikes, no balls, 2 strikes. Put Billy Beane as a player on the A's and MLB The Show. Oh my God. Here's the 0-2. A slider misses low. 1-2. No swing, no swing. Come on. Come on, let's go. Yeah, it's interesting when people can mix different worlds. It's definitely interesting. So here's the 1-2. Fouled off. Count remains 1-2. Also, I do plan to continue the Hogwarts crossover into MLB The Show 26. I think I've got the settings fine-tuned now to where it's going to be a little better. I think I've about got it, but I just have to set up to go live. I haven't found a time. I'm ready to go live again with it, but I haven't found a time, my work schedule and everything. And that ball swung on, lifted in the air to left field. A pop-up. Kike is there, and that'll do it. So the Mariners strand 2. They get nothing. And after 7.5 innings of play, it's still 6-2 LA. And when we return, Freddie Freeman, Max Muncy, and Mookie Betts are due up. Stay tuned, folks. Stay tuned live here to CHMAN 712 Sports Network. Story, huh? Hey, Treya Savage is back too. Awesome. Yeah, it's always interesting when people can do that, when they can cross multiple universes or platforms and make a story out of it. I always found that interesting. And I personally enjoy doing it too, so it's something I enjoy doing, and if people are liking it and watching it, then hey, that's even better. I mean, my last Connor Wong installment, which I have to work on another one, but it's just work has always been in my way. But Fitzy, I put Fitzy on as a collab. And Fitzy, have you seen how many views that thing has gotten since we did that? It was over 500 the last time I looked. Which is really big for me. Because I'm not somebody who's in the thousands when it comes to views on video, long form videos yet. Oh yeah, thank you, Turkey, man. Thank you. Yep. And I really, and then I do my free play live streams, which I mostly just do to hang out with everybody. So for those of you who are listening and don't know, you haven't checked them out yet, I haven't been able to do them for a while because my schedule and things like that. But usually like on the weekend, my weekend off, late night, like after this game, if I didn't have to go back to work tomorrow, I just go over, hop on my PS5 and go live. I have a file in Hogwarts Legacy that my ex-wife left behind that she never finished, never did anything with. I'm just playing through it. Everybody hangs out in the chat whilst I play through. And we chat, we have fun, we joke around. It's chill, it's laid back. Cole Wilcox in the game for Seattle, 3.28 ERA on the year. First pitch is a ball. Fastball misses low and inside. So here's Freddie Freeman 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. So right-handed pitcher on the mound for Seattle. Fastball misses high and inside. 2-0 to Freddie Freeman. Yep, thank you, Sinbin. And that ball's up the middle, base hit. Freddie Freeman with a single to lead things off here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Freddie's got a hit. Oh yeah, I enjoy the night streams. I really do enjoy it because like it's the ambiance, you know. It's late night, everything is done, everybody's chilling, and we're probably just hanging out before we go knock out somewhere. It's really nice. Edwin Diaz, a righty in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Here's Max Muncy, and he swings at the first pitch fastball, pops it foul. The catcher goes back, foul territory, makes the catch. So 1 pitch, 1 out. Max Muncy has really struggled today. Going at Andy, yeah. But, you know, even in chat during the fight scenes, we still have fun with that, too. Somehow we put baseball in it, too, somehow. Here's Mookie Betts, 1 for 3 with a 2-run double. Like, here's a pitch. There's a strike on the outside corner, 0-1 to Mookie Betts. Like, anytime I'm attacked, somebody swings at me and misses, we say, swing and a miss, strike 1, or cut on a miss, strike 3, and the Wankies don't get any runs. You know, we do things like that. Sweeper, strike on the outside corner, 0-2. Oh, there you go, Turkey, man. It's nice. It's nice when you do that. I enjoy. Personally, that's one of my things. One thing I enjoy doing. Here's the 0-2. Fastball misses outside. 1-2. Sam is a bully. Andy's a victim? Or is he? Here's a 1-2 to Mookie. Andy just gets a piece of the changeup and fouls it at the plate to stay alive. Hard swing there, too. So Mookie fouls that one into his foot. He hopped around a little bit, but he seems all right. So the foul ball keeps him alive. That ooga booga, yeah. It's funny because my very first time I went live on my console, it was like a late night. It was probably a couple months back. I remember, yeah, I think Fitzy was the first one to come into the chat because I didn't know it would let me go. I thought you needed 50 subscribers to go live on your console. And one night I tried it and it let me go. And that ball is swung on, hit down the line and through for a base hit. into right field. Ref Snyder plays it. Freddie goes all the way down to third. So it's a single for Mookie Betts, his second hit of the night, and the Dodgers have first and third here with one down. Uh-oh. Sam's going to unsubscribe from one of us. Ooh. He's leaving one of us, folks. Oh, that ball almost hit Freddie. Freddie just got out of the way. So here's King Tuck, Kyle Tucker, 0 for 2 with a walk, run, scored, and stolen base. He swings and hooks that one deep, but that's foul. Out down there to the right side, way ahead of that pitch, 0-1. Hey, you could do that, Turkey, man. If you do a test, I'll check it out. So double barrel action in the Dodgers bullpen. There's two people warming up there now, but I didn't show who it was. And he checks his swing on a bad sweeper. They said he went. Third base umpire said he went. 0-2. 0-2 count here to Kyle Tucker. Tucker is not having a great night, but he did walk and did steal a base and ended up scoring earlier. Here's the 0-2 to King Tuck. Caught on a miss at the high fastball. The high heat gets him. So 2 down. First and third, 1 out, and this is what we do. We strike out. Come on. What do we have against getting fly balls with the runner at third? It's been a reoccurring theme all year long. A Turkey man, yep. Hey, Turk, if you do a test later, I'll stop in for sure. Absolutely. And also, I really hope I'll get to start doing my late night Hogwarts chill streams again. That pitch sweeper is low and away for a ball, 1-0. Well, lately, but work and everything has kind of got me beat up and a little tired, too, even when I'm off. So Teo, 2 for 3 with a single, a solo home run, and 2 runs scored. Here's a 1-0 to Teo, and the sweeper is low and away for a ball, 2-0. I don't have a public... I have a Discord account, yes. Yeah, I do. I'm easy to find on there, too. Very easy to find on there. Here's a 2-0. And that one is low and away again. 3-0. 3-0 here. Good hitters count for Big Teo. And if he loses Teo, that'll load the bases up. All right, let's go. Come on. Come on, Teo. Lock in. The 3-0. Upstairs. Sinker misses. Ball 4. And the Dodgers are in business here. Bases are loaded here with 2 down. 2 down. Bases loaded. Bottom of the 8th inning. And here comes the kid, Dalton Rushing. He had a 3-run home run earlier in the game. 1 for 3. The kid is up. Dalton Rushing. So here's another big moment. We could put this game away right here. One good swing, one base hit, we could put this game on ice. Let's go. Here's the first pitch to Rushing, and he cuts and misses over a bad sweeper, 0-1. Kind of got excited there, swung out of his cleats. So far in his career, the bases loaded. He has 1 grand slam and only a .214 average, 14 at bats. 1 for 8 this year, but 5 RBIs. So not great numbers at the bases loaded, but a small sample size. And that fastball is fouled off. The count is 0-2. Oh, Bird, he just came back. He missed a whole bunch of things. Scroll up in the chat, Bird. There was a lot of really good advice and stuff we were talking about that could probably help you out. Here's the 0-2. And it catches him looking with the sweeper. So 3 pitches, 1 out. Rushing is retired. Dodgers leave the bases stranded. Bases loaded, stranded. After 8 innings of play, it is 6-2 LA. And when we return, it'll be Young, Arozarena, and Canzone. The last licks for the Mariners when we return. 2-7-0 for the Mariners, 6-8-1 for the Dodgers. And I'm still waiting to find out what the pitching change will be. And Diaz is coming in. So they're bringing in Edwin Diaz. They're showing the entrance. Diaz is coming back out. He pitched last night as well. So here comes the trumpets. Edwin Diaz coming into the game when we return. Now, so far on the year, in a limited sample size because of the injury, it hasn't been great. 1-0 record, 10.29 ERA, 8 games, 5 saves, 7 innings, 10 strikeouts, and a whip of 2.29. So he hasn't been great this year, but hopefully he can settle in and end the year strong and be a factor for us in a postseason run. And before he went on the IL, Fitzy might find this funny. He got tagged up by the Rockies on the 19th of April for 3 hits, 3 earned runs, and a walk. Didn't even record an out. And I bring that up because it seems like the Rockies love hitting closers because they did the same thing to Fitzy's closer, Aroldis Chapman. Just a interesting little fun fact. Mr. Sinbin. Yep, still subbed to Mr. Sinbin. My number didn't go down, so he's still subbed to me. Makes me wonder, who's the odd man out here? I don't know, Bird. I don't know about that one, man. Sounds a little weird to me. I mean, I've had apple pieces in a chicken salad before. It's not bad, but tuna? I guess, maybe I see how it can work. Oh, vacation to the Ooga Booga cabin. It took out the Ooga Booga. First pitch is a slider for a ball. 1-0. So we're back. Here's Diaz. There's a fastball inside and high for ball 2. So here's Young, 2 for 4 with a triple and a run scored. Dodgers looking to finish this game. Ooh. Sam is really making the plot thicken. Now I don't even know who. Fastball in there for a strike along the top of the zone, 3-1. Makes me really wonder who's going to be. Auga. So it's 3-1 on Young. Diaz trying to close this thing out. And fastball outside corner for strike 2. It looked like it was an inch out, but Seattle burned their challenges anyway. Now, according to Sportsnet LA, it just shaved the strike zone. And that one swung on, hit the opposite way into left, but there's Kike. Kike Hernandez makes the play, and 1 down. Mariners down to their last 2 outs. Oh, David Ortiz, legend. Postseason legend, especially. Here's a Arozarena, 2 for 3 with a walk, a double, a single, and RBI, and a run scored. Fastball misses at the knees, 1-0. Dodgers still have both challenges remaining. Seattle's out of ABS challenges. Rain Ooga Booga. Ah, there you go. Sup to the birds. There you go. Appreciate you guys helping him out. Here's the 1-1. And that ball's grounded. There's a base hit up the middle. So Rosarena with a 1-out base hit, and Seattle has a runner here with 1 down. And of course, after the final out of this game, once it goes final, I'll be doing my little post game. We'll just do a recap, scores from around the league. I'll let you guys know when I'll be on again. And then I'll let you all go for the evening. I guess we'll wait for Turkey Man to do his little test run. Here's the pitch to Canzone. Caught on and miss at the slider, 0-1. So Dominic Canzone's over 2, but has 2 walks tonight. Dodgers trying to take this series. It's split. Seattle won Friday. Dodgers won Saturday. The high cheese is fouled off. The count is 0-2. It's an 0-2 setup now. We're set up for a strikeout. Come on, Diaz. Strike this fool out. Let's go. August 10th. Gotcha. Here's the 0-2. Chopped foul on the slider. Count remains 0-2. So 1 down. LA holding on to a 6-2 lead over Seattle. Top of the 9th inning here. Runner on first. Canzone at the plate. No balls. 2 strikes. He's 0-2 with 2 walks. Dodgers trying to end this game. Oh, Andy's going to be live too. Now, Andy, you can go ahead with it. Pitch. Grounded foul on the slider. We'll do it again. Count remains 0-2. Hey, that sounds pretty good, Andy. You got something? Are you going live or doing a premiere? Sounds good. Tonight's an early night for me, but I'll hang out, stop in for a bit before I knock out, hopefully. Here's the 0-2. Hot on a miss. The high cheese gets him for strike 3. Dump your K's in the chat. 2 down. Gets him swinging. So here's Julio Rodriguez, who's 0-4. Mariners down to their last out. Diaz trying to close this thing out. And the fastball misses 1-0. 1 out away here. 1 out away from taking this series against Seattle. The 1-0. And that one's fouled away. The count evens at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah. I'm thinking he's going to be doing a premiere. But it's still cool. We get to still hang out in the chat. So that'll be nice. So here's the 1-1. Caught on and missed at the slider. 1-2. 1 strike away. Mariners down to their last strike. So here we go. Crowd is on their feet. 1 strike. 1 more strike to go, guys. The 1-2. Got him looking. Strike 3 along top of the strike zone. That's the ball game. Dodgers win. Dodgers win it. Final score 6-2. Post game coming up in a moment. So then, let's go ahead. Let's begin our post game. We'll do a quick recap, go around the league. I'll let you know what I have coming up, and then I'll let you all go, and we'll just hang out with Andy when he sets up his premiere. So, Dodgers win it 6-2. They do it on 8 hits. They committed 1 error, 2 runs in the first, 3 in the fourth, 1 in the sixth, and Seattle, they scored 2 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They scored 2 in the 6th, and that was it. And see if I can get this tracker thing to update here real quick. It's been off. And of course, Mookie Betts got things going in the first inning with a RBI double with 2 down. 2 runs scored on that. Then Dalton Rushing would follow up later on with a 3-run home run in the 4th inning. And Teoscar Hernandez topped things off in the 6th with a solo shot. And for the Mariners, they scored in the 6th inning, the triple, followed by a double. Double by Randy Arozarena. The winning pitcher was Roki Sasaki, 5 1/3 innings pitched, 5 hits surrendered, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts. And for the Mariners, Brian Wu gets the loss, 5 innings, 5 hits, 5 earned runs, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. And the Dodgers improve. They get to 69 wins now on the year. And let's go around the league for some score updates. Devil Rays defeat the Power Rangers 3-2. The Twins 4-3 winners over the Royals. White Sox walk off the Yankees again 2-1. The Cubs 4-2 winners over the Cardinals. Reds 3-2 over the Pirates. The Mets 4-2 winners over the Marlins. The Braves 5-4 winners over the Natties. The Giants defeat the Padres 4-1. Red Sox win 5-4 over the Oakland A's. And of course the Dodgers win 6-2 over the Mariners. And this weekend I will not be calling any of the games because of my work schedule. But I will be back on Monday and Tuesday for the games against the Cubs. So be ready for that. I did update my streaming schedule to include them. So Dodgers pick up another win. And that is where we're at. So then, our friend Andy will be having a premiere in a bit. You guys look out for that. And, oh yeah, Gaming with Birds. Yes, the Red Sox are good this year again. They're doing pretty good. Chom singing the victory song. And that's it. Dodgers win it, guys. Dodgers win it. So, things are going well. But anyways, I hope to see some of you guys at Andy's premiere. Take care, and thank you for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I can't wait to see you guys on Monday night and Tuesday night again. Take care.